You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wings. Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation, grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Let me say a special hello to the WZYE 95.9 FM listener. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget when you join us, ladies and gentlemen, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. Subscribe to us on WZYE TV on YouTube. Folks, as soon as you go to WZYE TV on YouTube, the subscribe button will come up. You click on it, you will subscribe, and as soon as we go live, you get a message directly from us that we are here live on WZYE 95.9 FM. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. You can also reach us at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And this is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. and on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Drizzy Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
To our cherished listeners, partners, and the entire WZYE family, we extend our deepest gratitude for your unwavering support throughout our journey. Special recognition goes to key pillars of our community, Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and Mr. COPs whose vision and dedication helped transform a humble beginning of just 5 listeners into the influential voice we are today. At WZYE 95.9 FM, we don't merely broadcast, we pioneer. We are committed to delivering the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Our promise remains clear. We originate. We do not imitate. More than a radio station, we are a movement. We are a community united by shared values. And above all, we are a family bound by integrity, purpose, and a relentless drive to uplift. Reaching 20,000 subscribers is a testament to your trust. We pledge to honor it by continuing to challenge the status quo, amplify authentic voices, and serve the people with courage and conviction. As we move forward, we ask you to hold fast to what matters. Stand for something. Keep the fire of passion alive in your hearts. May God continue to bless you and your families. Together, we rise. The WZYE 95.9 FM family, where truth ignites community.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We promise to bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We don't just say that, ladies and gentlemen. We also put that in words to you. Take a listen.
Anselm LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our pledge to you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and by extension, global, the diaspora, that we bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I'm going to bring in my pal, the young man. Tommy, how you going?
Very well, thank you. Quite good. And yes, and your good self today?
I am splendiferous, tremendous, and marvelous.
That's fabulous.
Yeah, can't complain at all. So, I guess you see what happened, right?
Well, there's just so much happening.
Well, what happened with us in our chat?
Oh yeah, I see Soul came first again today, followed by Batos, followed by Susan, followed by, who was the next one? So Soul did a 4-peat.
3-peat. I did 4 times. No, I did hat trick.
That's the hat trick?
Yeah. Yeah, let me give him a round of applause for that. I did first time in a long time. So take this. Let me say the Volsang are very disappointed in you. You know why I'm disappointed in him, Tommy?
No.
Because Caribbean Soul gave him a participation medal. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And Caribbean Soul was right. He was absolutely right. When Volsang had the opportunity to make a significant change, right, and not make it easy for him, he let him walk through the back door to me. He didn't even come through the front door. He let him walk through the back door like it's nothing. So Volsang, I don't know what to tell you, brother. You fall down on the job, man. You fall down. I know Batos, you get a try, eh? Batos, you get a try.
I see Mr. Ford came in early tonight too.
Yeah, that was the first time in months here, Tommy. Months. Anybody get a hat trick. At one time, I thought it was going to be Monica Ramke soon. At one time, I thought it was going to be Miss Santa Cruz. At one time, I thought it was going to be Batos. At one time, I thought it was going to be Volsang.
Susan
Lalchana. Yeah, I calling people who does be up. Or Bennett. Yeah, Bennett. I thought one time would be he. You know? All of a sudden, COP, we getting some back. All right. COP, welcome.
Good afternoon to you. Good evening to you, Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street, and to all the viewers of WZYE 95.9 FM. Good evening.
Same to you, my friend.
COP, you trying to outdress Tommy and I, you know?
What is that?
You trying to outdress Tommy and I.
But ain't you give me some money and tell me buy some shirts and then?
I give you money until you buy shirts.
You didn't do that?
No, I didn't do that. To buy shirts.
So how you find I want to outdress you and Uncle Tommy?
No, I just realizing that every day I don't know, like your wife give you a real good Merry Christmas.
Oh well, okay. If you say my wife, all right, I'll take that. Okay. I'll take that. Sorry for putting you in the front line.
She said, look, she said, COP, she said, honey, listen, honey. You're going global now, you know. You're not local.
Not the kind of honey Uncle Tommy was talking about last night.
No.
Not that one.
I don't think so.
All right.
Yeah. She said, honey, you're going global now. Eh? You ain't local no more.
Yeah, they say you're all over. You're all in New York. You're all in Australia. You're all over.
And tonight you ain't have on your glasses either.
Yeah.
Hey, boy.
I nothing. Yeah. So just gotta tell me that this remind me.
Oh.
Yeah, remind me.
Okay, all right.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong if my friend remind me too.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. What's your partner get a hat trick, you know?
Caribbean Soul?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he deserved that.
That the first hat trick in months, boy. I think Tommy in over a year.
Let me see who will beat that now. Let me see who will beat that.
I kind of surprised. I call out some people. I thought Volsang would have be proactive.
Yeah, well, you see what Caribbean Soul message yesterday? Say he come back from the dead. Well, watch all yourself.
Oh, okay.
Watch all yourself. Dedicated, loyal listener at WZYE.
We gave mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, but
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, boy.
Especially when Rowley tried to give that mouth-to-mouth, he jump up one time, he get a hat trick.
He said, nah, I ain't dealing with that.
Yeah.
No part of that, boy.
I want no part of that.
Part of that.
Let Moduro get that. Let Moduro get that.
Yeah, Susan Lalchan, welcome. Good day,
Good night to you, Susan Lalchan.
Uncle Tommy, COP, and everyone. Anthony Ford with the E, welcome. Miss Santa Cruz, welcome. Good evening, Wall Street.
Good night to you, Miss Santa Cruz.
Yeah. Monica Ramko soon. Papa yo.
Monica Ramko soon.
Monica, surprised at you too, you know. I'm surprised at you too. Only Caribbean Soul just walk through the front door like it's nothing. Only make it hard for him at all.
No, they make it hard for him.
How to make it hard?
Because after 3 years, then he hit first, second, and third.
Okay. And you know something? You know, if he didn't come first, you know you would have said? You would have said I rig it. He would have said, you send it out at a certain time when you know you do. Maybe I should have do that in truth, and I should have sent it out like 1 year.
I just try to come first on that. And every time I watch so as done see, oh God, Lord Father, it make no sense.
It didn't make sense.
I wanna come fifth and sixth.
You no participation medal.
No.
Donna Gockin, welcome. A blessed evening to you, Uncle Tommy, Mr. Warshit, COP, stay safe, blessings. Clinton Williams, hat-trick Caribbean Soul, congrats, blessing to Professor Warshit, Uncle Tommy, and the village, including COP.
It had no price from WZYE for that dedication?
Nah.
Oh, we papa.
the price is to try and make it.
I agree.
Because it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Maybe we could give Volsang participation medal. Volsang medal, and don't make it a participation medal.
And especially when WZYE have all kind of 11, 12,000 viewers.
Yeah.
It's hard to come first.
It ain't easy.
Yeah. I hope one day, in the future, I'd have a prize for that.
Yeah, you will get a prize, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
but we wouldn't give you one of them. We wouldn't give you one of them medal. You just make a Caribbean soul.
You go make me one medal. Joshua says, "Good evening, guys. I saw on Facebook the leader of the DPF on Facebook. Who is that? Hold on a minute. Brooklyn, hold on. The leader of DPF on Facebook, Kirsten Kamla, and the MP for Labrador in the worst way because he had to pay a fine of 4,000. His license expired for 4 years. Who is the DPF? The Democratic?
Now, but if the cousin Kamala, it could be what organization? Once the cousin and being rude, and then the police should lock them up.
I know who that is. Brooklyn, welcome.
Good afternoon to you, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and COP.
Good afternoon.
Good night to you, brother.
Well, I want to call out this afternoon from early, the Queen of Talk, to call in and give you some inside information on what took place with that 911 deal that I see now heavy. Had the show from 3 to 6 starting tomorrow. And I know the Queen of Talk will have some information on what happened with our goodly friend Kingsley.
Have you started that program since yesterday?
Yeah, it started yesterday.
Oh, you see? Well, I didn't even know that. That's a lot late. But I know the Queen of Talk would be able to explain because I know that she good boy, she's good friend, Kingsley. So I like she to call the show now and give you a little information. So if you're listening, Aisha Wells, you well in scoop now.
Kingsley have a show next time, or next hour also, or next time,
I really don't know. And I thought the city man show get canceled. That's why I asked him for information from the Queen of Talk, because the Queen of Talk will give us the correct information. COP didn't even know your partner had a show coming. COP only studying one show, and that is this show.
Thank you,
study all that other shows.
Thank you, Brooklyn.
COP drinking one that mind any business.
Like, you don't get a hint at all, you know. You don't get a hint at all.
Thank you, Brooklyn.
You mashing up a good conversation.
No, he's doing the right thing.
You mashing up a conversation. I want to hear the voice of the Queen of Talk. All right? That's what I want to hear. Well, let's call she out.
All right.
There you go.
Thank you, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn come to mash up a conversation, boy.
You want to put me in La Carre? You want to put me in?
Oh, yeah.
We done going on the hole already, you know. We going on married on the hole. And Brooklyn come with this thing. Brooklyn, I'm vexed too bad, you know. I should have pressed that button by mistake. Who's the DPF? Which party is that?
Democratic Patriotic Front? I don't know.
Oh, she talking about Michaela? I wonder let me see if she's talking about Michaela. I still have to do that editorial.
Nah, I don't think Michaela will be cussing, so. But we are supporter Michaela party.
I think she could. Let me see if it's she. Michaela Pandey.
But real people complaining about those traffic laws and them real people.
COP. And I'm going to play a video with that, with a fella who say he get $19,000 ticket.
Yeah, coconut vendor.
Right. And he say he get 10,000 because they say he didn't have insurance. Right?
After he present his insurance to them.
Yeah. But COP, let's be rational here. If you get a ticket and you have insurance, what should you do?
Well, you will have to battle that in the court. You have to battle that in court. And if the court could see, well, yes, this guy have insurance, I don't think he have the opportunity to sue. He had the opportunity for those things. But let me tell you something, Professor Walsh. I live in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, you know. And Uncle Tommy, I live in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. And let me tell you something. Most of the vehicles and them that transport coconut in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago is sometimes over 25, 30 years old. Some of these guys and them don't have the privilege and the opportunity to buy a new Kia to do coconut business. And it's for over 20 years, 40 years, 50 years. We seen them same kind of vehicle transporting the coconut, go wrong about in the city of Port of Spain, and you go see the same kind of old vehicle and them transporting. Nothing wrong in my view in giving a coconut vendor a $10,000 for not having insurance. And that's what I was speaking about the other day. It must have leniency in these traffic laws and them. Because a coconut van that transporting coconut supposed to have 2 brake lights. And if they have one, leniency should come in over there. If you're supposed to have 2 indicators and you're swinging right, but that indicator not working, and you use your hand signal, that's supposed to be leniency over there. Because a coconut vendor, because I know the person too, and I know where he sell. Where you go and get $19,000 to pay in 1 month time. It must have leniency in those things, especially when his laws was just created and just pop up. It must have this leniency in that. And get $19,000 to pay in a month. Let me tell you something. Courts just get 3 years. The bank just get 3 years when they take a loan of 19 and 20,000. We shouldn't have to pay it in month. It has to have leniency.
What laws that we know of that the bank does break or courts does break? What laws? COP, I hear you, but COP, it is not now these people have these violations, you know. It's not yesterday. It's not the day before that. They are loaded for a long time.
Professor Wall Street.
And once you hear the fines are implemented, take your vehicle to inspection center and get it fully inspected, right? To make sure you're breaking none of them laws.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Do it yourself. You could mash your brakes and you're going to know if your brake light working.
Let me tell you something what happened in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago here right now.
Wait. Here's where I could see leniency. I could see leniency in certain situations. If your bulb crack, right, and they pull you over for a cracked bulb, whichever one it is, all right, we gain all you, even as you said, we put you in our database for a cracked bulb, right? We just gain you a warning, and you go your way rejoicing, and you have the opportunity to fix the bulb. If your windshield crack, there's a possibility that, a little pebble could fall out of the sky, or a bird must be flying with a pebble. And somehow that bird dropped the pebble on your windshield and it cracked, right? Maybe we could see, all right, we put it in the database, right? You get leniency. Certain things you could get leniency for. But driving it out of permit, zero.
I agree.
Zero.
I agree with those things.
If your tire smooth, it's not now you know that. There are certain things, certain violations that is basically unacceptable. Now, he talk about the 10,000 for the insurance. All you have to do is to go to court. But you know, most of the other ones, he agree with it.
Yes, he agree with it.
That just to, but
to go to court.
That should just tell you, he knew about these fines, and he was still driving and knowing the consequences of his actions.
Yes, because everybody don't have the opportunity to buy a new brand Kia or a top-ranking vehicle to do the coconut work. The system allow it. Wait. The system and the governments allow it for over 40 years. So that's why I'm saying you're giving them the ticket now. You have to give them more time. Because a poor man selling coconut to survive, to maintain his wife, his children, and sometimes pay a rent, cannot come up with $19,000 to sell coconut and to pay that $19,000 in a month time.
COP, why didn't you think about that before you take the van on the road? Why didn't you think?
For the past 10 years in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago,
yeah,
nobody, no citizen of this country, especially the vulnerable, get that opportunity to escalate and even buy proper tires and things. The Keith Rowley administration had everybody suffering under pain, pressure, and they couldn't even pay the rent for less to buy 4 tires for a van, or for less to fix an engine or change a seal to stop the oil from leaking. And when you have a 30-year-old vehicle, an old Nissan van, when you start it, you must see smoke. That's 30 years old.
So what is the solution?
What is the solution?
Yeah.
Have leniency in those traffic laws on them. And the police and them must use the discretion to understand it's not a rich man I'm dealing with over here. It's somebody who need assistance too. They must understand them things.
So you are the post.
And work with empathy. You see how the Prime Minister govern with empathy?
Hold on.
You see how the Prime Minister govern with empathy? They must approach people with that empathy, especially in traffic laws and them.
Let's take this call. Southwestern, welcome.
I'm going to you, Uncle Tommy, COP, and Professor.
Yeah.
Same to you.
Professor, last night I gave COP homework. You see how he get it vexed and he agitated. COP, when I ask you who is what side, your caller, your listeners and them do your homework for you. Right? But here what's going on now. Tonight I'll talk to the professor to school you. Because tell your callers and your listeners and them to do your homework on this situation. Because here what's going on. We'll start with the energy sector first. Because Marcy Energy, let's just show you how the PNM under Keith Rowley and Stuart Young share up the patrimony at Trinidad and Tobago for the financier. That is the company that's getting $1 million US to go to America to talk to the dead. Yeah? So you see why it is we end up now in not between a softness and a rock, you know. We're in the lion's mouth now. Right? And here what's going on. The people have to come out now and ask Kenny and Stuart Young why it is they privatize we energy sector and we revenue stream and put it in private hands and deprive we from foreign exchange so we could get foreign use tire reasonable to buy. The PNM stop that. The price of insurance is the PNM who raise it. In their time, when they take over Pico asset, it qualified had one of the reasonable policies selling or advertising. When India go to sell qualified asset, they raise the premium. So they push it out of the reach of the average man. A premium of 700 third party, they exclude that. So let me see where the problem lies. So as I was telling you about Woodside, let's see where we energy and we revenue going outwards. and Penny them had to answer. But it's sad to know that $19,000 he had to pay. But what I want to ask you, COP, you ever hear about toolbox meeting? Eh? And you ever do a risk assessment when you're going to do a job? Right. If you want to be a contractor or a service provider, you have to do toolbox meeting and you have to do risk assessment. You know, long time you used to tell a child, hey, don't run there, you'll fall down. And people say, put a good foot. No, you have to see, we're going to hit a man before it hit a man. But so what I'm telling you, COP, we have a vehicle. It's upon us to make sure it's roadworthy and everything is up to standard. You know what is the next thing everybody missing? Fire extinguisher in each vehicle. It's supposed to, it is on the law books that you have to have fire extinguisher in taxis. You ever see one? When last you see one in a maxi? So, somehow yes, the fines are not very hard. And I understand what they call it for. You see, some policemen, when they didn't go down by bullet and they cut the grass, they just come out on the road with venom and wickedness. As we say, you can give a man a blight. But if they keep it the fine, that's not how they had weeded out the corrupt police system of the polygraph. Then we put something in place that if the police set up a man, they can fail the full brunt of the law. So we call for it. So this is the opportunity now for we as citizens to call for things to govern the police and them when they break the law. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you. I want to go to the chat. I want to go to the chat now. I want to engage the chat. COP, you see, COP, I'm sorry to tell you, but you sound like you're making excuses.
No, I'm not making excuses.
Here's why. You see them same people you defending, COP? Them same people go leave Trinidad yesterday. And if they know they had over the law and they can't pay on Eastern Parkway, I bet you they ain't gonna pay on Eastern Parkway.
Most of them people that I know doing that don't even have the opportunity to leave the country.
No, I'm saying if they leave,
Let me tell you something.
Oh, wait, 1 minute. And Dolly Mullet. Dolly, hear what they're saying? Brooklyn Holy Call. Hear what the Trinidadians saying? Well, they should give them 6 months. 6 months? I should give them 6 months for them to continue to break the law. No, because whenever or they leave Trinidad and Tobago and or they go to our next country, you go to Canada, you go to United Kingdom, you go to Dubai, any one of them places you go, they tell you about the law when you're on the plane. Before you even get off of the plane, you're straight and narrow. But in our country, I'm saying our country because I'm a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. In our country, you want to drive without a permit. You want to drive without insurance. And when the government trying to put law and stop the lawlessness, we make an excuse for them people and them. Unacceptable.
No, I wouldn't say it's excuse. This country have a
COP, why I have to give you 6 months? Why I have to give you 6 months? Why I have to tell you, well, look.
Because you are there to seek my interest. Because you are there to seek my interest and make it better for me.
To let the lawlessness continue?
No, to make it better for me. You charge me. Well, okay, make it better for me and give me time. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. A human being must have that empathy and passion.
Of course.
And what is empathy and passion? What is empathy and passion? Ignorance?
COP. You see, COP, what has happened in Trinidad and Tobago is that we so accustomed to lawlessness.
Not we so accustomed. The authorities allow it and did not put a handle on it from
then
the
we
beginning.
Get accustomed to it. We get accustomed to what the authorities allow us to do. We get accustomed to that. And we think it will last forever. And let me take this call. Let me take Brooklyn. Brooklyn, welcome.
Yes, Wall Street, I'm calling back in. Yeah. And I want to say, I understand where COP is coming from, right?
Okay.
Because Wall Street, I also overlook everything that is happening. And I want to say that in America here, if they're going and raise any tunnel or bridges fees, you just know in advance, right? What the UNC did bringing this law into play and didn't give the citizen at least, okay, from January 1st to January 31st, everybody should go and get the vehicle up to date, what have to be fixed. What if they do that and give the people a month would not kill them, because then they would not be getting the backlash they getting now. Understand what I said? They did not give the people any time. This was just shown on the public. So whoever advised the government into moving like this is the same way when the PNM dropped the merit point and was giving people points for every single thing, and you could lose your license. It fall in the same bracket after I overlook it. You know why? They did not give the citizen of the country time to fix brake light, to fix windscreen, to fix headlights, to fix tires. They didn't give them any time. So they dropped the law. And remember, people have to go to work. People have the country right now on a little strain. People have to go out and work. People have to go to school. People have to do things. People like carry to school. So they may drive with a smooth tire, boom. You understand? $4,000. I indicate that might work. $2,000. Now, if the government had given the public time, say from January 1st to January 31st, we are going to give you all a grace period. But after the 31st of January, 100% no breaks, no grace period. We give all the time. That would have been a better deal towards the public than just bringing it out and dropping it on people. Even licensing, you go to renew license now, I hear like $2,000. People just like from $800 to $2,000 to renew a license. Like, I understand, but it seems as if, we know the country on a hardship after the PNM going to take everything. We know that. The public know it too. But if you come out and you just show things helter-skelter and you really overthink it, it will have backlash. So I understand what COP is saying.
Thank you.
Because when you check it out, they did not give the public any time. All right? So I want the advisors to look over this. Even if the people who get ticket already, tell them that they give them a grace period. They wouldn't be charged. But going forward, you all will be charged if who get ticket already don't fix by a certain time. The charge will stay, but we are going to give only a grace period. I would think that would have been a better move on the UNC. Thank you.
Yes.
And $20,000 ticket, a $20,000 ticket, you should at least have about 6 months. You should get about 6 months to pay for that.
Let me give Brooklyn a round of applause.
Do I understand it correctly that there are no new?
Supposed to get at it?
Do I understand?
I supposed to be in the applaud too.
But European
contribution.
European and Wall Street. The way I understand it is that it's no new law; it's just new fines or increased fines.
Yes, sir.
So it's not. That means that you didn't just start breaking the law come the 1st of January. You've been breaking it for a long time. It's just the fine was half of what it is today. But for the most part, it's for your own safety and for the other driver's safety that these laws are put in place. So you're putting yourself in danger when you.
I have a van now, Professor Wall Street.
Mr. Florida, hold on.
I have a van now.
Yeah.
And my van I rest down my van because of those same laws, now.
Yeah.
But to fix those things, it costs money. To fix those things, to put back your vehicle on the road. But when you get opportunity for the past 12 years, you can fix that. You can keep what you have to live. And keep what you have to continue struggling to survive. This country has so much. This country has so much of vehicles that people use. And without that, they're under real pressure. And it's not roadworthy.
Let me take this call. Mr. Florida, welcome.
COP,
don't forget, remind me to get back to Brooklyn comment. I want to get back. Just a minute. Mr. Florida. Panan says, great suggestion, and Brooklyn should continue to hear with hope for some adjustments. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Florida.
Good evening, Mr. Ansem. Good evening, Mr. Tommy. Good evening, Mr. COP, and to everyone on the chat. Happy to see everybody here. So I agree with Mr. COP. I agree with Brooklyn. Because, Mr. Ansem, let me be real, right? We live in America here.
Yeah.
If you have a big hole in front of your house and you shoot a call to the city, they will come and fix it the same day.
Yeah.
Right? So that is service. Right now, the situation in the roads, the situation in the environment is not good in Trinidad. I was there earlier last year. The road is not good road for a vehicle. Let me tell you, the amount of holes, the amount of obstacles you have to go through, right? Your bulb must blow, your windshield must crack, you must damage your rim, right? And for you to come and I understand what you are trying to do, but I feel it's a little bit draconian because in this era, 10 years of suffering on a PNM to give a man a $20,000 ticket.
And in a month I need to pay that?
Money in 10 years. I don't find it is justified because listen, Ms. Hansen, if the roads was good, well littered, all the traffic lights was working, cameras was working, and the law is 20,000, pay you 20,000. I have no problem with that. But see,
but Mr. Florida, in that same line, you can't blame the government for the bad roads and the lights in 8 or 9 months. You can't blame them.
Yeah, just hold on.
But then you can't blame the citizens also.
Hold on.
They expected to put this burden on the citizen for the neglect of PNM.
No.
You look at it, Mr. Anselm. Let me say you was driving in Trinidad. Let me just give you an example. Let me say you was driving in Trinidad and you going around a corner, but the grass big. I have a big hole. And you dodge. And the police see you riding on the next side, you know, and stop you and tell you, come for a ticket. You see, when PNM was in power, the police was corrupted. You think because UNC in power, the police not corrupted right now? There's a saying, Mr. Anselm, Mr. Tommy and Mr. Sue and everyone, that you can't tax the population into prosperity. And this is what people saying.
But Mr. Florida, that is not tax though. That is not a tax.
No. I ain't talking about, I know it's not a tax, but this is the narrative people saying now watching social media.
That is PNM propaganda.
But the same UNC people and them saying it also.
But
and
they
everybody
listen
going
to
to the
the
narrative.
PNM propaganda. They listen to the PNM propaganda and regurgitating the same PNM propaganda. So PNM has them.
Exactly, and this is how PNM does get back into power. And this is what UNC need to change. You see, we understand it's only 10 months, Mr. Ansel, Mr. Tommy, Mr. Sumer. I'll leave it now because I've taken too long. But UNC need to think, need to get better advisors, and need to understand that fix the roads, fix the surrounding, fix the traffic lights, fix the cameras, and then they could put this big fines on people. All right, look on.
Thank you. By that time, we got lose.
I have KFC. KFC, go ahead.
Hello, good night, Professor Washit. Uncle Tommy and COP put COP to the head of the class and one round of applause. Because that brother who got a 20,000, 90,000 ticket, I know that brother is selling Martin Shogona. The place where I put trying and thinking, but it have them laws and them Mr. Washit to do with that, man. The place is not difficult already. When I brother get 90,000, let's say in a month time. We have to be real with yourself. Who advising you and the Prime Minister trying to make my government look bad? Fire all of them. Because they say something else, And the platform and the campaign train, they come and they go the plan. We're doing that. Who must be in the party there? Get rid of them advisors and please. I look so they're going to bring their stuff back.
Yeah, let me say this, eh?
Thank you.
Let me say this. I could understand the statement that Brooklyn made, because if we are comparing and contrast, yes, there's a possibility that they could have given much more notice than about 5 or 6 days with regarding the raising of the fees. Yes, I will admit that. Okay? It would have been better public relations that they have given them maybe a month's notice. And the reason why I kind of go back to that is because going into Queens, when you're taking the Verrazano Narrows is going to raise the fee, the toll that you have to pay when you pass through the Verrazano Narrows. They had a big sign in the air telling you for quite some time, come January 1st, you'll be paying a new fine, a new toll, on the Verrazano Narrows. So when I take that into consideration, and Brooklyn lives here, I live here, Tommy lives here, right? I can see where it makes sense, right? So that part makes sense. But you see the other parts with all the excuses from them people and them with respect to the insurance and the permit and all kind of thing, them know that for a long time. They've been doing it and getting away with it. It's not yesterday them fellas and them didn't have a permit. It's not yesterday your insurance expire. It's not like they pull you over and your insurance just expire. Let me take this call. There's a new caller. Joel, you have 2 minutes before the top of the hour. Go ahead. Joel. All right. Yeah, COP. I hear you. But these things have been festering under the PNM for years upon years upon years upon years. And finally, when we get someone who decide we can no longer go on that way and expect to get different results, all kind of thing, all kind of argument. Let me take this call. You have 1 minute before the top of the hour.
Hey, Professor Street, I will call back. But
you have 1 minute.
I listen to you. Listen.
Yeah.
Take the break, but because I need, I told you I own a car business, and I hear what you're saying, but I need to kind of like say a couple things, which is proportionality. So if you want, I will call back in.
All right, call back.
Because we need to compare a couple things.
Okay.
All right, so I'll call back in on it.
Call back. Folks, let's take that break. It's Sunday talk. It's in the village.
You have 2 minutes again, Wall Street.
Yeah.
Don't try to run away from this. You have 2 minutes again. I am saying a $20,000 ticket should be a 6 months period to pay it. When they know they're giving out $20,000 ticket, it should be by law. They have either 3 months or 6 months to pay that ticket.
No.
Because listen to me. Right now, you get $20,000 ticket. You pay it out in that month time. Every month it raises.
Joel, hold on. Hold on. Joel, you have 1 minute before you go for the break. Go ahead.
I'll call back.
Call back. Yeah. COP, you see, your analysis, you want them to continue with the lawlessness, right? You know what?
I see that way.
You gain them 3 to 6 months.
Yeah.
Why?
When if they may pay that money, they can make a jail enter.
No, you taking it to the extreme now. That is not
but
a
that
jail.
Is what
that
will
should
happen.
not be a jailable offense.
That is what will happen.
But that should not be a jailable
But
offense.
that is what will happen.
All right, so put them in jail then. They ain't gonna break the law no more. Put them in jail. They ain't gonna break the law.
But that is what will happen.
You're spending more money putting them in jail.
You give them time to pay that. It's not $1,000 that they give them a month. It's $20,000.
No, not 3 to 6 months. They want to continue with the lawlessness by putting. Anyway, let me take this break, folks.
Yeah, I agree.
In the village with
we agree to disagree.
Folks, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Warchit, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Let's take this quick break. We'll be right back. Don't forget, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. You can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509.
And make sure to tag a friend and tell a friend WZYE is on.
And folks, what we're going to do, we're going to take a very short break because this conversation is very interesting. And we're going to take, this is going to be one of the shortest breaks we ever take. Since we're here.
But can we just leave that conversation and do segment? This 1 hour we do the traffic laws segment.
No. We want to continue. No, we want to continue this because this is very important.
You're lying. I want to put you on a berry, man.
No, I want to bury. Let's take that break.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Fire! 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 Fire!
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COPNU on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. Share the live. Thank you.
Okay, let me take this call. Financial Guru, welcome.
Yeah, Professor Wall Street, I wanted to call in because, I wanted to call in on a different item with Maduro and a couple of things on Venezuela. But again, I don't want to say I'm a jack of all trades, but I have a car business, so I know about inspection, insurance, the whole 9 yards. I've been listening to the radio stations, and I think you gotta, while I agree, I agree with Brooklyn, and I want to suggest a couple things to the government because I think there's a lot of backlash on the radio stations. I've been listening, and one of it is, of course, the timing. The government needs to start considering automation because here in New York, you live in Jersey, I live in New York. In New York, you have to deal with proportionality. And I think earlier, a couple of weeks, I raised this issue. When you have a license, a permit, a driver's permit, and you go to the government should start considering sending notifications on license and registration. You get that here in New York City. Now, the thing is, the issue here is 1, the timing, 2, proportionality. So, for example, let me give you a quick example. People are complaining because it does happen where people are out of the country, they may have circumstances, they may be sick, and they are a few days late. Under New York DMV state laws, they give you a grace period about 5 to 10 days. Now, the current administration here in Trinidad, they're saying 1 day to 6 months, you're getting $1,000, and people are pushing back on that. So I would hope that the government would look into that. Again, I'm just giving some examples. The other issue, for example, with the inspection, I hear about the guy with the $20,000. Under New York state law, and I think whoever's advising the government, they have to look at all the states, they have to look at different jurisdictions. What they do is, because this happened to me, I've been stopped on 2 occasions by NYPD. And because my light, you go down in a hole, the light gets blown and you don't know where the backlight or brake light goes, and the police stop you. What they do is they issue a ticket. You issue a ticket and they say, Guru, you have to go to X and Y precinct because you have to go to the precinct, and you have to go to the desk sergeant or the lieutenant. They come out, you have 24 hours or 48 hours, I think it's 24 hours or 48 hours they give you to fix or remedy it. And if you don't do it by that time, they give you the violation and you have to pay the ticket. So what I'm saying is the issue here is proportionality, because if whoever was advising the Mrs. Prasad Bissessar and the transport minister, I don't think they looked at that, because a man 6 months or 8 months, you know, you're paying $1,500 for a man, I think, for Trinidad, or $1,600. But a man is 1 day late. They need to try to work on that because it could slip through the cracks. Last thing I would say is anybody who has the insurance or they don't have the insurance, the government needs to automate and link it, because I don't know how they do it in Jersey, but in New York, the minute your registration or your insurance lapses, you are cancelled immediately by New York State. They have it all automatically hooked up to your registration and to your VIN number. So I hear what you're saying, Professor Wall Street. One thing I wanted to say, the laws have not been changed or was tweaked. Prior to this bill, if you came in late with your license, you would not given a fine. So there is something to work on. I don't want to say much more.
All right,
but
thank you.
Need to start tweaking that.
Thank you.
Good night.
Joel, thank you. Joel, welcome.
Yes. I hear people complaining, right?
Yeah.
But most of these tickets, those things that you're not supposed to be doing, you know, is not to say, well, the police stop there and some kind of thing and whatever.
Joel,
you're not supposed to be on the bus route.
Joel,
You're not supposed to be on the bus route.
Yeah, Joel, you listen to COP, right? Them fellas, them had a violation there for years. Some of them, years upon years. And when they get stopped, you know what COP wants to do? COP wants to give them another 3 months, right? Or they go loan from 3 months. They ain't go loan.
No.
They're not going to loan.
You're not supposed to be on the bus route.
Yeah.
Common sense will tell you, if your insurance expires, you're not supposed to have your car.
Leave your car home
until you renew the insurance.
Leave it home.
Travel or pack up your business until this guy was selling coconut or whatever. Pack up your business until you fix everything. On top of that, you had no inspection sticker. These is things you're not supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be doing. And the reason why people saying, oh, fire the advisors and whatever. If I don't fire the advisors, the reason why people was breaching the law with impunity when the fines was low was because why? Hey, I just have 500, boy, I could pay that. I just have 750. What they're trying to do now, by carrying up the fine so high, tripling it and doubling it, is to get you to stop doing what you're doing. In other countries, they just call that behavior modification.
Yeah, Joel, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of shock therapy. Shock therapy. Sometimes you just have to shock you in order to bring you back to life.
Correct.
Shock you. They have to take a thing and go on you do up on you, bring you back to life. That is exactly what Trinidad and Tobago needs. Shock therapy. And that is what they're getting. But they can't deal with it. They want to continue the same way. That's what it is. You going?
Yeah. I feel like getting that kind of shock. You got it?
Maybe you need shock therapy too?
Yeah, I getting that kind of shock what I hearing people saying. Because how you just have to fix your vehicle? How your tires and them just go bad? Why you just have to fix your vehicle?
See, you shifting the blame, you know?
No, I ain't shifting the blame.
Listen, let me talk about the highest fine. Let me talk about driving out a license. Right? That has nothing to do with the road.
Well, I could understand that. That. I complain about that. I say
driving without insurance.
Without insurance, you had to pay a ticket.
most of the highest fines is fines where it has nothing to do with the road.
Professor
Nothing.
Wall Street, you know why it is had a change tire?
Listen, I hear you, because of the road.
When you have a bad road, right? Your stabilizer rubber gone, your cradle gone. And when your tire supposed to last 2 years, it lasts 6 months.
I hear you.
In Trinidad and Tobago, we driving down the highway. Not me, but you could be driving down the highway and you fall in a pothole, parang, and your light blow. And when you go 2 miles up the road, you have a road blocker. You know you got $2,000 ticket. Who fault is that?
Well, COP, you have an opportunity. Listen to this. It may be some inconvenience, but take a picture of the pothole when you go to court.
You pay for that inconvenience.
But if you don't want to pay the ticket, you could take
You're paying your ticket. But even though the one that you want to challenge,
you're going to challenge it.
You paying for that inconvenience to you denying yourself sometimes a whole day work to go and fight that.
But that's just part of it, COP.
But if it have leniency, and it have understanding and have time, it would have none of that.
Let me take this call. Brooklyn, welcome.
Good night again. Well, shit, I heard Joel, but Joel strained from the issue because we all understand already that the dangerous things like not wearing seatbelts, driving on the bus route, we already come to the point of
Brooklyn,
take that ticket.
Brooklyn,
right?
You hear a man came to this radio station. A man came to this radio station and said seatbelt doesn't save lives.
No, well, he's
not knowledgeable. Right? Look at who you're bringing in.
This last thing, right?
Yeah.
What we're talking about here is the simple parts of what they are doing that they could have done better. You have to understand. We want the UNC to stay there. When we're hearing, right, people who supported this government, who want to see this government stay there, saying that this is not the way it's supposed to be done. No, I want to let everybody, listen. I want to let everybody know it is the right thing, Don't mistake what I'm saying, Wall Street. You have to understand what I say. It is the right move in raising the fines so that they wouldn't break the law or they will be, they will be more afraid to take the chance. But it's not the way they have done it on the people is not the way. You all are missing that whole point. You cannot it's just like what we tell me, Tyree belt is basically like you cannot give me you can't make me remember the evil that the PNM did to win in 9.5 years. Understand what I'm saying? What they did by just showing this on the people Wall Street, the other day, you would know that. The other day, New York State passed a law saying you cannot cover your license plate. You know I was telling you about that since the beginning of 2025? That come XYZ timing.
Brooklyn.
Over 6 months.
Brooklyn, there are two different. In this country, people are
calling
by the law.
Wall Street. The caller going good, Wall Street. Let's talk.
He going like you falling the sideways tower of pizza now.
You're distracting the caller.
Yeah, Brooklyn, wait up. Brooklyn, I'll get it time. Brooklyn, you living in this country a long time. In this country, we follow the law, Brooklyn. You know that?
All the time.
All the time. In Trinidad and Tobago, most of them, Brooklyn, let Carnival come. Everybody peeing all about the place. The peeing between cars, the peeing behind cars, the peeing on streets, the peeing all over the place. They should have a song say, everybody peeing. Everybody
have
peeing.
A song like that.
Yeah, they have a song like that.
Everybody peeing, everybody peeing.
Come and tell me, but don't compare the laws in America and how we behave to the laws in Trinidad. Trinidad is a lawless society.
All right, let me speak now, right? What shit?
I'll give you another minute.
I'm going to tell you something, right? I'm going to tell you something. Right? Used to fight you for the UNC. So when I talk, it's not that I talking against them. I want the listeners to know. I'm talking.
No, you're talking against them.
Right?
You're talking against them. Don't try to cover it up.
No, this is not UNC. This is not government business we're talking over here. This is not government business.
All right.
Go ahead.
So let me talk.
Go ahead.
What she just
COP
said.
don't say nothing. Let him talk.
Oh Lord. What she just said.
This is humanitarian crisis.
Citizen don't break the law.
Go ahead.
Watch it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Watch it.
Yeah.
Just on the same Verrazano Bridge you just talked about, right? Over 20,000 vehicles with fake license plate get seized. Fake license plate, not even real. Meaning, if the license plate fake, they have no insurance. Some of them driving with no license. So let me don't fool people and tell them everybody here obey the law.
No, I
they seize the car, they take the cars. Now we have to say Wall Street, you say everybody in there. But anyway, let me finish my point, right?
Go ahead.
Even with the fake license plate, they call them ghost plate. I sure they had that in Trinidad too. I sure there's ghost plate in Trinidad too. People driving around with number plate that is not really licensed through motor vehicle licensing office. But what I'm saying is, my point, I want my government to do the things right, Wall Street. You don't just take people mouth and tell them swallow. This is my point, you know. It is a right move, and I also say I want them to raise the penalty on gun catching you with firearm and all that. That's when they have to do that too. They're supposed to throw that in right there, with this code change. Anybody get caught with firearm, 2 years in prison, $500,000 flicking fine. These is the things I want to see. So you go clean crime, you go clean the road, you go clean stuff. And why is you doing that? As people start obeying the law, you start fixing things because, people have to get things nice. I always say, when the PNM come and give me property tax, how can the people pay property tax for property that is not developed? So you can't charge me for something when I walk and I had to walk in the road, I didn't have a sidewalk. When I in the dark, no light, no water in the pipe. But what am I paying for? This is the same reason why I said the UNC must give the people a time period to get things fixed, so that the people would understand that, hey, they give you a chance, So if anything happens to any police pull you over, it's on us, and we can't blame nobody. This is my point. It's not about driving on the bus route, or I'm talking about the seriousness in just throwing the fine on people and telling them, hey, I'm putting this in your mouth, swallow it. It could be poison, right? So all the listeners understand they have to fix it.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, man. Beulah, welcome. Beulah.
Yes. Hello.
Welcome, Beulah.
This program tonight is like I really kind of like getting fed up of it. I just need to switch to Camille Regis Robinson them now, because it's the same callers calling in and talking, But everything, Mr. Wall Street, good night to you, COP, and Uncle Tommy. I agree with Mr. Wall Street 1,000%. I can see right through what he's saying, right? And you don't compromise the laws, and it should have been so, and it should have been 6 months, and it should have been so. But then you should have been government to think the laws, and the other one that calling from away. He had to abide by every law in America, right? So I don't see the reason why, and it's how you do it, and it's the poor that have it's like, oh my God, if the poor man could have an expensive cell phone, right, and he could have a van to go down and sell the coconut. You're making money all these years. You didn't put away something to fix the tires and think, watch around your vehicle, check your vehicle and everything, examine your vehicle. You blame the government for that. You go blame the roads for that. Yeah. I have a vehicle, and I have to see about my vehicle and take care of my vehicle. I mean, it's not a brand new vehicle, it's a PCP. But at the same time, too, I just have tried to have it up the mark, because when you go out on the road there, and where I live in, compared to how COP talking about all the tires, I think this is only lasted 6 months. Like foreign use tires you're talking about? Because where I live in is by the volcano in Piparo that getting on bad. right? Right. And the road here is in a total mess. Is in a total mess. Potholes like that everywhere. I remember about 3 or 4 years ago, I did a video about we roads in Piparo.
What kind of vehicle you have? What kind of vehicle you have?
So they had to condemn the road by the volcano down there because if you see the roads like waves, so would crack up and things. So we had to use another route. And the road is so bad. So you had to have good tires, your brakes, everything's supposed to be working good because where we live is on a hill. And you know, a volcano doesn't normally be on a hill. So we're on a high hill, right? And you know, when you read any comments and everything, you're hearing people talking, so why they build a volcano? I leave from the roads now to go to the volcano. So why they had to build a volcano? They didn't know it have a volcano there? Huh?
So they didn't know it had a volcano there?
What? Huh?
So they did not know it had a volcano there? And they still build there?
Or they didn't know it had a volcano there?
It have a volcano. We had always known that it was always there. And then, but it was just a little pothole, mud little hole now. But
would you probably ask the government for assistance to locate all you know?
It started to crack up. And when it started to crack, the cracks wasn't like this one where people wall and thing cracking in half and thing, you know? So
the government had to come and assist all you. So the government had to come and assist all you. The government will have to. The government will have to assist all you in relocation and thing.
I hardly hear you. Huh?
What I saying, Beulah? I say the government will have to assist all you in relocation and thing.
No, not. Well, I live in here, but I live in way up. Quite up. But the people are affected around the volcano. Well, they monitoring it. Everyday police and things just be on the route here. They monitoring everything. Jillian John had come again, check it out and everything like that. They monitoring it. So apparently if it erupt, well, yeah, before that they would locate them.
Why taxpayers had to involve themselves in that? Okay. Why they just can't find a next place to live?
All right, COP, let's quickly listen to this this guy here.
And I wanted to listen to the fella and see if he disrespectful, he rude, or he was speaking his mind. I would understand if all the outside there is human being. Listen to this fella and see if he wasn't speaking honestly.
All right, there we go.
Well, let's set a PNM out there.
My name is Ravi Babulang. I've been a coconut vendor for 22 years.
This ticket here. When did you get this?
We got this Sunday night. It was a multiple amount of things. It was for tire, they said carrying unsecure load, they said vehicle emitting sparks, use defective tires. Well, one of my tires was really defective. Right? And then they charged me for permitting excess sparks or smoke. My vehicle is not that smoke, and my vehicle does not have no excess spark. They charged me 10,000 for insurance, which my vehicle is insured. My vehicle is insured with Sagico. And my insurance expires on the 29th of January 2026. Right? They charged me also for fail to comply with the directive police officer, which is 1,500. I would say I was wrong there. I would pay that one. And failure to produce vehicle for inspection. The vehicle really doesn't have no inspection.
All right.
So COP, how long you think his vehicle doesn't have an inspection?
He mentioned that failing to inspect the vehicle.
Listen to it.
And failure to produce vehicle for inspection. The vehicle really doesn't have no inspection.
Vehicle doesn't have an inspection.
Failing to produce inspection sticker, right? It's Trinidad and Tobago. You could go to pass it to inspect, and it have the line from here to Florida.
Oh God!
To Port of Spain. All right, Port of Spain.
COP. That's another excuse, boy. That's an excuse, boy. COP. When we go here to get our car inspected, it does have a long line too.
That had nothing to do with me. You're supposed to make it easier for me.
Yeah,
People
but
going to pass inspection, they spend 12 hours, 8 hours in line and they get through yet.
COP, obviously, that didn't happen over last week.
I am not making an excuse with this. What I am saying, you hear what the guy is saying? Don't make me try to defend he. What I am saying is to listen to the guy and how he's speaking honestly. He agree that the vehicle don't have inspection. He agree that he break the law. But what he's saying is how it is. I only get 1 month to pay 19,000. If you give me more time,
you had it for a long time. You was breaking the law for a long time.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Yes.
You don't know that.
He was breaking the law for a long time. He was getting away with it.
You don't know that the man inspection, it's Sunday night, they give him a ticket. Nighttime he using the van to put the packy coconut over there. He 2 headlight was working. He 2 headlight was working. He 4 brakes light was working. All the indicators was working. He windscreen was good. He just didn't have a sticker and he had a bad tire.
Yeah, he just didn't have a sticker.
And he agree with all those laws that he break.
What about if by him not having an inspection and something wrong with his vehicle and he endangered the life of people because of that?
Well, that didn't happen. That we can't use that if over here because if but maybe suppose probably perhaps let me don't use them thing because that's not factual. That didn't happen.
But COP, when your vehicle is unsafe, you're endangering your life and the other driver's life on the road.
Yeah, but if how you with a sticker, with the sticker has come out and put bongs on somebody.
No,
you
but
hear what the man said? Listen, let me listen what the man said. He said Sunday night. There doesn't be the day, the night time when the road clear in San Fernando over there by the promenade. When they over there clear, they probably take the chance. He might be driving all about going and look for the coconut and then with the van. And then get catch. He agree that he break the laws and thing, and he agreed to pay the tickets and them. But he is asking a question, how can he raise that money in a month time? That is the question the guy is asking. And he's saying that he cannot raise that money in a month time. I want leniency and I want time. What's so hard at that? What type of human being are we?
Let me finish listening to this and then we move to the next subject. All right?
So in total, that's about $19,000.
This country only has UNC and PNM people.
How are you going to pay that?
I don't even know. How I can't pay. I might be able to pay the ticket for the tire. I might be able to pay the ticket for the inspection.
So what's your plan now? You have a plan as well, so how you might be able to...
I want to go by my lawyer tomorrow and ask him if it makes sense contesting this ticket because my insurance is valid. My vehicle is insured. Now there were other few tickets like tire and inspection that they wouldn't mind of paying now. But this is way out of context. You know what I mean? I cannot afford to pay $19,000. I do not make $19,000 here. But these increased fines, lots of people aren't working. And how, if someone is not working, how can you pay these kind of fines? And these fines are ridiculous. How is a man to pay these kind of fines on a normal, regular pay? Your regular pay, mama, you have to pay your bills. And if you your water bill, you have to make a go. How are you to pay this bill and survive? So, which means all the money shall be going on tickets and you might live. So, what shall you know? I find that as oppressing the poor people.
Let's take this call. Caller, welcome. Caller.
Yeah, good night.
Go ahead, good night.
If your cars have no inspection sticker, what are you doing on the road? Or if it wasn't properly, forget about the sticker, if it wasn't properly inspected to pass the standard for it to be on the road, what are you doing on the road with it? That is what the inspection is about. It is they're carrying a vehicle, they check it, they tell you, all right, well, this tire not good, you have to change this, or this bearing or whatever it is not good. Change, tighten this, or do this, or whatever, and come back. The people inspecting your vehicle just tell you that sometimes. They say, all right, this not good. Go and fix this and come back. And whatever. What are you doing on the road? What are you doing on the road? And at the end of the day, I agree. I agree that he maybe need more time to pay the ticket. But that is the law. You have 29 days or 30 days to pay it.
Thank you.
A tire is cut bad when your steering end gone and your cradle gone.
Let me play some
the tire
voice
is cut bad.
That's some voice notes. Let me play some voice notes. Hold up.
And bad road is damage your cradle and your steering end. Your stabilizer rubber. And your tire will cut bad in a week time.
Let me play some voice notes.
Yeah, good night, Professor. Good night, COP. Good night, Uncle Tom. This is my message to you all. I heard the topic on defect lights and brake windshield. In this country, Trinidad and Tobago, you cannot pass an inspection with a cracked windshield, a cracked tail light, or a smooth tires. The vehicle must be roadworthy. It always against the law driving a vehicle with a cracked windshield or a cracked tail light. That was always there. I am 80 years old age and I'm driving for so many long time. I have many vehicles. I had a parts inspection. Otherwise, you're not roadworthy.
Okay. Man is 80 years of age. Let me get this next voice. No, dear.
Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, COP, and to everybody out there. Somebody please explain something to me. Wasn't these laws on the law book since Jesus was in the crash? That suddenly now, 1st of January 2026, everybody being fully aware of these laws? And because the fines were double, everybody's sitting up now and taking an inventory? Read what the man was charged for. You making $10,000 a month selling coconut. Gradually, you can't fix the car. You see me? This excuse with poor man and poor man and poor man, that is really, really irritating. So because you're poor, you must break the law.
Is Santa Cruz you the driver?
The law is for the rich and the poor. Why all you keep making excuses for the poor man and the poor man? And the next thing is because of the condition of the roads. Yeah, we all know the condition of the roads. So because the roads are bad, you must break the law. You know, it's amazing. All who talking like that, if one day these people with their defective vehicle cause such a bad accident, right, and destroy some of these people's lives, how they will take it? I make no excuses, you know. You break the law.
Santa Cruz, you just drive a vehicle?
Pay the fine. Why all they keep making excuses for the poor man? You see what happened, in my opinion, is for too long.
When last
they
you changed 4 tires?
Getting away with it. How long that man, we don't know how long he was driving. I'm just saying, you know, overall reference. How long he was driving with a light bulb that's not working. And then suddenly when the police stop him now, oh, it just blew. How are we supposed to know that? How are we supposed to know this is the first time you take a drink and you're driving? Or you're texting and you're driving? Oh, come on, people. She saw where they were breaking the law, regardless of the fines and so. Yes, she said it. And it still didn't stop them. No, all they complaining and threatening the government with local government elections. Well, when you see all you want to threaten the government about what they call me orange, she had them raising their hands up, hands down. All you must remember what Rowley told all you. Tighten all your belt, eat green fig and salt. Don't eat macaroni pie, don't eat ham, don't go cinema. Ride a bicycle, cook in a coal pot. Remember all those things when all they want to threaten this government who trying to clean up the mess that PNM put us in. Thanks a lot, Wall Street and Company. Good night again, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and COP, and to everybody out there.
Go ahead, KFC.
Tommy, we have a call. Tommy, we have a call. We have a voice note.
You can hear me? You can hear me?
Didn't think COP could disappoint me, as he has disappointed me tonight. And I am sitting here listening to this gobbledygook. He is saying the man lights was working, the man brakes was working, the man this was working, and the man that was working. But he didn't have a sticker and he get a Is not the point of the sticker. And you're supposed to have a sticker as an indication that your vehicle was inspected. Come on, COP. You let me down there, man. You're making excuses for wrongdoing.
I let you down.
I feel
let
shame.
you down. Well, then you have to feel shame.
That's a shame.
You have to feel shame.
The
I let you
laws
down.
were always there.
Mr. Jacruz, I do have to support everything that you say, no?
COP, hold on. Let me finish this.
Why does this government must
Wall
come
Street.
and tell you now, if you don't fix up all these things, we're going to
Wall
raise it.
Street.
They didn't make the law the 1st of
So we
January.
playing a voice note. We playing
The
a
laws
voice
were
note.
always there. You got away with it for how long? And now because they're cracking down on already, they're vexed with the government. But you know, they can go away and obey the law. But they would not obey the law in your own country.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. So you know what? We moving on to the
Mr. Jacruz, don't let me disappoint you, eh? I am an independent person.
All right. We moving on to the next subject. Tommy, did you want to say something?
I have KFC on hold.
Okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead, KFC.
Yeah, look at that person start watching that Uncle Tommy. We have to be real to ourselves. Not everything we can defend and defend. Because we get rid of our regime, we last night oppressing people. The very well by the senior Prime Minister, they're making the government look bad. Because we get rid of the thing for that dropping whatever. You know, that too, so nobody breaking the law, and you break the law, you pay the time. The Saturday Crow, you feel, but the brother that dance one puppy hour. Everything you shake it about, yes. So give me that time with that. Could you different and you hold on to you? It's just going to be them calling the who know, come across to the UNC and play them more UNC and different them thing and that wickedness. We don't want that here. Because that simple mistake there could cause the UNC. There's people out there, people trying out there, you tell them to pull up your van, and we know your van in the road, the animal got to send, you get them money in the pocket, you mind in the family, you put that bread on the table, but they don't bless, they put it over the table, you put it on, bless.
Lenny, welcome.
Yeah, good night, Brother Wall Street, and Uncle Tommy, and COP. Happy New Year to all of you. I was listening to the program. I don't know if you saw the news tonight where 3 trained aliens were charged for cocaine, for importing cocaine into New York.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Concerning the topic that you're speaking about, I remember some years ago I was going to a carnival party at the Hyatt, and there were scalpers. The price of the ticket, I believe at the time, was about $500 per person. And there was a very long line, and there were some scalpers outside, and they were selling the tickets. I remember clearly because there was a group in front of me, and they were getting fed up of waiting on the line because there was hundreds of people lining up, and they went out, and the guys increased the price of the ticket. They doubled it to $1,000. And so the group, they didn't have enough money, and one of the guys said, okay, I'll be right back. And apparently he went to an ATM or something, and he came back, and we played that money so easily. So, for Carnival, and to do the right thing, they found that money immediately. But to do the right thing for their own benefit and to save lives and everything, they always find a problem, So it's amazing. I just hope that their mindset changes for 2026. All right, brother. That's my contribution tonight. Okay.
Thank you.
And thanks a lot again.
Thank you. All right. So, folks, I think we could go on with our subject all night. Well, we move on.
The program hot tonight.
Program hot tonight. The callers kind of decide. Go ahead, Tommy. Take the call, Tommy.
I have a call. Can I take it?
Yeah, take it.
Call you live. Call you live.
Good night, gentlemen.
Good night, sir.
COP, Uncle Tommy and Wall Street. COP, let me tell you something. You're right because you're sorry for the man, but you're right. You know why you're right? Trinidad people that break laws. Because many times that man will have the money and he wouldn't go and pay insurance, he wouldn't go and if he was coming down the road and he did see the police and them and the lights on him from advance, he got to take a back road. But the only reason why he go up with the car is because he get jammed up. So while you have to sympathize with the man COP, a lot of Trinidadian, I wouldn't call them poor people, but we just break the law. We just see the people, the lights, we can't fix up, we dodge in the back. It's a back road specialist. They got move from town to San Fernando. Police can't find them, lights can't find them, especially if their partner calling them. So for breaking the law in that way, you can't say about leniency because the man making money, but just that he go fix the car when he ready. He go do it when he ready. You understand? So don't go away giving him the PNMI's people and then the idea that he doing the right thing because he maybe didn't have the money or he poor thing. So I ain't going to agree with you, Mr. COP. Don't mind, I know he's a very intelligent fella. So what I see, I could tell you, because I'm not in that situation, I break the law too. So if I can't fix up, and I come in on the road and I see license and police, where take it a back road specialist for? It's back road. Have a good night, man.
I don't feel all you even understand yet. I don't even think all you understand yet. What the guy asking for, he asking for more time to pay the money. He said he can pay the money, but he cannot pay it in 9 months. When people talking about the man saying he make $10,000 a month. Which part of that video the man saying he making $10,000 a month? The man asking for more time. I cannot understand all the passion for the United National Congress. I admire that. I admire that all the support for the government. But oh gosh, man asking for time to pay 20,000 and only have a problem with that.
But COP.
No,
COP, no, that nothing to do with love in your heart. COP, I know that's okay, but COP, you cannot continue to do the same thing and expect to get different results.
Well, then give him time.
Give him time for what?
How much time you break the law?
Let me ask you a question.
How much time you break the law?
How much months you think he have done violation?
What evidence all you have?
How much months?
Brooklyn, stand by Brooklyn.
What evidence all you have?
We don't know evidence. I'm asking you, how much months you think he had done violations? You think it's yesterday? You really think it's yesterday? You think he had done violations yesterday?
What evidence all you have that he was always breaking the law?
No, we have no evidence, but I'm asking you. You think them violations were from yesterday?
I have evidence. I have evidence.
What is the evidence?
I have evidence that the road destroyed his tire. I have evidence that his vehicle
hold on.
didn't expect inspected 2 years ago.
Oh, go, you're shifting the goalpost, man. You're shifting the goalpost.
Inspection.
Yes, you're shifting the goalpost, man.
Because I dealing with a specific. Dealing with one person that's speaking.
But that's what we're doing. We're dealing with
one
specific.
person speaking and saying, I need time. I need a little more time. I can understand that I was bad.
The man don't have an inspection sticker. What does that mean?
And what did he say? Did he query about that?
But you do have an inspection.
That
means to say he had violations that he couldn't go and get it inspected.
Yes, and he agreed with the violation, but he asking for more time than a month. What type of human being we have in this country?
Caller, welcome.
I have Brooklyn on hold.
Hold on. Let Brooklyn hold on. Caller, welcome. Caller.
Thank you. This is my first time calling. I was just listening to the the conversation. It kind of ticklish to her because, say for instance, I got a nice Christmas gift. I was laid off from my job, right?
Yeah.
But that was my Christmas gift.
Right.
There are 2 days before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a car.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 children. My wife's not working.
Okay.
So if I was to get a ticket, what would happen to me?
Huh?
For a blown headlight, for instance.
Trinidadians don't
A
care
blown
about you.
headlight, for instance.
They don't care about
It's
you.
kind of hard because I live in over my means right now.
Right.
I
don't
had to
care about
spend
you.
5,500,
Mm.
and I was working for 43.
Mm.
So if I get a ticket, I can't pay that one time, and that's just a measly $2,000. It used to be $1,000 before.
You should
So
ask for
what's
time.
COP saying? A little more time. You know, I mean, they're trying to get these citizens on track. Because if you go anywhere else, as the conversation was going, if you go anywhere else in the country, in the world, you have to abide by the rules.
But Kola,
whether it be traffic.
Kola, let me say this. You know, I always talk about this, Kola. There's always an accessory to when you are trying to change things.
That's ignorance.
No, that's not ignorant. That's the fact.
Ignorance.
COP, if you're driving in a car, Kola, hold on there, you'll get the time. If you're driving in a car and the driver have drugs in the car,
that if but and maybe we don't use that if and but because I use the word a man can be driving on the car and he drop it. The same way, if a man driving up the highway and he dropping a whole barang and 2 miles ago the police have a roadblock over there and it's the whole
But you making my point exactly. You are exactly making my point. There in life, there's always an accessory to whatever you are doing. So 90% of the law could be good for Trinidad and Tobago, but the 10%, those people are an accessory to making the country a lawful country. It always happens in everything.
When you reach out by the policeman over there to get a ticket, now telling the policeman officer, look, I
He's
know dropping a big hole.
That's exactly right. He's an accessory to what's going on.
But the leniency is not there. You still get the ticket.
Yeah, I would have got.
Kola, go ahead. All right, hold on. Go ahead, Kola.
I would have gotten a ticket for a blown headlight about 12 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I find that was unjust. You know what I mean? But I guess the law is the law.
All right.
But that was just my contribution.
What's your name and where you're calling from, Kola?
They just called me Charles, and I live in Children's.
Charles.
Yeah, Charles.
CHILDS, Charles.
Charles.
Thank
Take 10 out of 10, Charles. Take 10 out of 10. Yeah, what the man say? The man say if something happened to the vehicle, now we cannot even fix it.
If you
have to go and pick up his child in school.
Hold on. Come here, take the call.
Surviving.
Well, he already went. That was Brooklyn. He said he'd call back.
It's surviving. We surviving.
Good night, my brothers. Good night. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, good night, COP.
Good night,
Reporter. You ain't coming like the falling tower of pizza tonight.
Listen to my constitution and you will know.
Like the leaning tower of pizza.
All right. See what's going on. I listen to all these programs and them, and I tell you, time in the year, we will have the results of the local election in this country before the local election even call. So if you all keep it up, I want to just make a contribution pertaining to the country here. Now, Mova area, are you hearing me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Now, the Mova Taxi Association left the fare in Mova. I have no problem with that because there's a taxi association did it. But I want to call on the authorities and the MP for Mova to ask the PTSC to put back the bus into the area because of the children and them in the area. They removed the bus from Mova. I don't know what is the reason why they removed the bus. So I would like the bus to come back and work because the bus stops is still there. The bus stand and them is still there. But this time I would like the bus to turn on the lookout and come back down and continue the circular of Mova to assist these parents with these different children going to school in Port of Spain. Because right now, as you speak, the off-routes and them in Mova are going up to all kind of $13 and $12. You understand? Now they can't fight the taxi association. They make the decision right. But I will ask the state to put back the PTSD bus in the Mova area. And I want to close by saying you all keep it up. You all are doing an excellent job. Good night, Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night
Thank
to
you,
you,
reporter.
Thank you, reporter. Thank you, man.
Good night to you, reporter.
Brooklyn, you could call back.
Oh, Brooklyn call gone through. Yeah.
Yeah, he hung up.
Folks, listener, let me on. The subject.
I am saying, Professor Wall Street, when a citizen of this country asks for leniency with not causing physical crime and asks for leniency, we should have leniency on somebody like that who didn't commit no physical crime. We should have leniency, especially when they admit that, hey, yes, I could understand I'm a law-abiding citizen, I break the law, I am going to pay, but I am asking for time. That is, and we must cut them and say this and say that and say that. No, man. What love. Look, let me just hush my mouth and don't say what I say. But I admire the support for the UNC. That's all I want to say. I admire all the support. And I got our party like that.
Yeah. Saying again, right? I want to talk to COP. Nobody is saying they disagree with you. But on paper in the law, it states that you have 29 days to pay the ticket, right?
Yeah.
No, you're saying you need leniency. There are stipulations within the law, right? Well, not within the law. Silent stipulations, for example. Nobody agrees that a man should murder a man. But it has certain things within the court.
You have a vehicle,
when a man go to listen. When a man go to court and he plead guilty, he shows remorse. He shows remorse for his actions. And then when you talk, if you have a good lawyer and you talk to the judge, you can say, well, Your Honor, my client plead guilty and he's asking for a little time due to the huge fine.
Yeah.
And he is willing to pay the fine because he pleads guilty, but we are asking for a little more time to complete the 19,000 or whatever amount.
Correct. Yeah.
And sometimes the judge just listen to you and she will say, well, okay, pay half now or pay quarter now.
Yes.
And within the next 30 days, after the 29 days, you will pay the rest or whatever.
Yes.
It's how you go to court and you argument and you argue and you show remorse for your actions.
Correct.
Just as how in the video, he's saying it wrong. If he go to court and he say wrong and he asks for a little time, they will take that into consideration.
Correct.
Because there are people who get tickets for driving without a license, and they went to court and they plead guilty, but they plead guilty with a reason.
Yeah.
And the excuse the reason they gave the magistrate dismissed the case and she said, give the person had a reasonable excuse why they wasn't driving with a permit.
Yeah.
So he had to go to court now and plead guilty and ask for time or ask for leniency or ask for more time to pay the ticket and the judge will take that into consideration.
Correct.
He had to explain his situation to her that his finances depleted or whatever the case may be, and he has a lot of bills and whatever and he need time to pay, but he had to show just as how he showed remorse in the video. If he go to court and show that same remorse, the court will take that into consideration.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Joe, take it. Thank you. Thank you. Unmute your mic. I have to give Joel a round of applause on that. I have to give him a round of.
I agree with that, a round of applause.
Yes.
I agree with that.
What he says. Brooklyn, hold on, Brooklyn, hold on. You see what Joel says?
Makes sense.
Absolute sense.
Absolutely.
That is the kind of sense that, because sometimes we just let our emotion get the best of us. What
Not
he is
me, eh?
saying, no.
Me, eh? And that is what I say, All he doing is asking for time.
That COP, but Joel put it in that when you go to court, you can ask the judge. Oh God. You can ask the judge for leniency. And if you look like you need leniency, the judge will say, yes, I'll give you leniency. Look at this. All right, turn on your computer screen. All right, turn on your computer television. Good night.
Brooklyn.
Good night again, Uncle Tommy. Watch it. Watch it, I find.
As them.
Yeah.
Going on there now? Or they fighting me down. Chicken coming home to roost. That's why I call it now.
You coming tonight to be the Leaning Tower of Pizza, Ulrich? We're talking serious subject. You coming to be the Leaning Tower of Pizza Part 2.
I like COP, opposition in the parliament now. I like that.
Oh, you're supporting COP?
No, yes, I'm supporting them. We need an opposition in the parliament because you answer them. I don't know. Never don't say nothing about you. Never just deal with the issue.
Deal with the issue.
Ask them.
Yeah.
What going on with that man is the way that I've been talking about all the time. If people find that they could pay, if nothing, if they do the wrong thing, they have to pay. I am not contesting that. I am contesting that the fines are too high, and the Prime Minister, the gift that they give us for Christmas is wrong.
All right, we gotta go for the break.
All right, go ahead.
I have Brooklyn on hold.
So go, I will call back.
Brooklyn.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so, first thing first, I want to say, right? I hear Beulah,
We
right?
gotta go for the break, eh? We're on the top of the hour.
Just like it have PNM Sekopam who just used to drink validate juice, you just like them. Because you would understand nothing that me and COP talking about. You come to pet, blow, trying to defend the UNC. All of us are UNC.
Brooklyn, who you talking about?
If we can
Beulah, you talking about Beulah.
Man, at 2 minutes to
if
talk.
we can understand,
now it's 1 minute now.
To help our party, our government do things the right way, we will fight like this until election comes, and we will have problems because of
Brooklyn. Brooklyn, did you hear Joel contribution? Tell me, ask Brooklyn for your Joel contribution.
I did never come for you. So, that is my contribution for the night.
Yeah, man.
All right?
And take 10 out of 10.
Relax.
And take 10 out of 10 for your contribution.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Yeah, you gave him 10 out of 10. You gave him 10. And you hear the Leaning Tower of Pizza already come? The Leaning Tower of Pizza already. Come out and Slim, this, that, and the other. We have our opposition now in the parliament.
Well,
Here we come. Here we come.
You can't classify me as no opposition.
Yeah, what you say? COP, watch yourself. You see how them fellas coming?
Yeah.
You coming like them other fellas and them. Don't let them brand you, COP.
Can't brand
don't let them brand you.
Can't brand me, I don't ask her.
Don't let them, you see, already done coming, already like the Leaning Tower of Pizza. You see?
I am saying the man asks for time and we should be lenient and give him time. People sending us a text and voice note, he shouldn't, and they're breaking the law. The man asking for time, the man admit that he break the law. But I admire the support out there for the United National Congress government. I admire that.
Folks,
because I am one.
We're going to take a quick break with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you could reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And share
And
the live.
anytime I see 1,000 people look on YouTube, I will give my number.
Thank you.
Fire! 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 You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
We're back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And don't forget to share the live. We thank you.
So, folks, we had the return of Camille Robinson Regis. And I always say that 36 years ago, before I got married, my mother-in-law told me a liar has no memory. I want you all to listen to this editorial, okay? And I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I don't know why, Tommy, people have the PNM can't remember things that they said just recently. Everybody could remember
What
when Camille said,
What could do we?
What Trump could do we? Everybody remembers that. Yeah? I sure even Ulrich remember that. But you know, sometimes you just forget. You know, them PNM people just forget quick. But let me take a quick listen. Ulrich, you remember that?
Ulrich says he's not a PNM, you know.
But I never call him a PNM, you know. I just said that there are PNM people who just forget. And I asked Ulrich if he remember. Me calling Ulrich a PNM. But
no,
a lot of PNM people just forget. And I want to ask Ulrich. I was asking Ulrich that question. Anyway, let me take a listen to this, folks.
Camille Robinson Regis, a bold-faced PNM propagandist caught in her own lie. An editorial by Professor Wall Street. Former Planning and Development Minister Camille Robinson Regis has demonstrated textbook PNM propaganda dishonesty by brazenly denying she ever made the statement, "What Trump could do we?" despite video evidence clearly showing she made exactly that statement. Her Facebook post attempting to walk back this remark now that Venezuela's situation has vindicated those who warned about Maduro's narco dictatorship represents the kind of bold-faced lying that has become the PNM's signature political strategy. My mother-in-law told me 36 years ago before I got married, a liar has no memory. Members of the PNM have apparently mastered this art to perfection. Robinson Regis's attempt to rewrite history, claiming she never said words that video evidence proves she said, represents either stunning memory failure or deliberate dishonesty.
This is day 1 of my husband doing Tai Chi walking workout. This is day 21.
Given the convenient timing of her denial, after Trump's actions against Maduro proved correct those who supported U.S. intervention, the latter explanation seems far more likely. Robinson Regis' dismissive "what Trump could do" statement was part of the PNM's broader strategy of defending Maduro's regime, attacking Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissesa's U.S. partnership, and ridiculing concerns about Venezuelan drug trafficking through Trinidad and Tobago. Now that events have exposed the PNM's position as catastrophically wrong, Maduro captured, his cocaine network exposed, Caribbean politicians' complicity revealed. Robinson Regis attempts to deny she ever held that position. This represents classic PNM propaganda. Take indefensible positions, attack those who were right, then deny you ever said what video evidence proves you said, when reality exposes your positions as wrong. Here are 10 reasons why Robinson Regis' "what Trump could do" denial exposes PNM's mastery of shameless deception, and Robinson Regis is a bold-faced PNM propagandist liar. 1. Video evidence proves she made the statement. The most damning fact, video evidence clearly shows Camille Robinson Regis making the exact statement she now denies. What Trump could do? This isn't misquotation or taking words out of context. The video shows Robinson Regis clearly stating these words in dismissive tone, characteristic of PNM's approach to U.S. partnership. Her attempt to deny making this documented statement represents either complete memory failure or deliberate dishonesty. Given the convenient timing, denying the statement only after Trump's actions against Maduro vindicated U.S. intervention, deliberate dishonesty appears far more plausible. 2. The convenient timing exposes calculated dishonesty. Robinson Regis' denial comes at a remarkably convenient moment. After Trump's administration captured Maduro, exposed his cocaine trafficking network, revealed Caribbean politicians' complicity, and vindicated Prime Minister Persad-Bissesa's warnings about Venezuelan narco-dictatorship. When Robinson Regis made her dismissive statement, she was defending PNM's Maduro support, attacking PM's U.S. partnership, and ridiculing concerns about Venezuelan threats. Now that events have proven these positions catastrophically wrong, she attempts to deny she ever held them. This timing reveals calculated dishonesty. She's not denying the statement because she forgot, but because defending it has become politically impossible. 3. Part of PNM's broader Maduro defense strategy. Robinson Regis, "what Trump could do" wasn't isolated. It was part of PNM's systematic strategy, minimizing concerns about Venezuelan drug trafficking through TNT, attacking U.S. partnership as unnecessary dependency, ridiculing warnings about Tren de Aragua, defending CARICOM's Maduro support, and characterizing PM's position as aggressive rather than protective. Her dismissive statement perfectly encapsulated this strategy, suggesting Trump's actions against Maduro were irrelevant to Trinidad and Tobago. Her attempt to now deny making this statement represents effort to escape accountability for PNM's catastrophically wrong position on Venezuelan threats. 4. A liar has no memory. Mother-in-law's wisdom confirmed. 36 years ago, my mother-in-law told me, a liar has no memory. This wisdom perfectly captures Robinson Regis' situation. Truth tellers maintain consistent positions because they're based on facts and principles that don't change with political winds. Liars constantly adjust positions based on political expediency, making it impossible to remember which lies they told when. Robinson Regis can't remember making "what Trump could do" statement because her positions on Maduro were never based on honest assessment. They were based on political calculation to attack PM regardless of truth. Now that calculation has changed, she attempts to deny positions. Video evidence proves she advocated. 5. PNM has mastered the art of shameless lying. Robinson Regis's bold-faced denial represents PNM's mastery of shameless dishonesty. Make indefensible statements supporting wrong positions. Attack those who were right. When reality exposes your position, deny you ever held it. Count on partisan media not to prominently feature contradicting evidence and rely on short public memory.
If you eat butter daily, this is what happens to your eyes. Take a look at these two retina scans.
Robinson Regis executes this playbook perfectly. Made dismissive statement defending PNM's Maduro support, now denies making it when defending has become impossible, counts on many not seeing video evidence proving she's lying. 6. The statement ridiculed legitimate security concerns. Robinson Regis, what Trump could do wasn't merely wrong prediction. It was dismissive ridicule of legitimate security concerns PM raised. Cocaine trafficking through T&T, now confirmed by U.S. indictment. Caribbean politicians' corruption by drug traffickers, confirmed. Trendy Arab operations, confirmed. Venezuelan criminal networks threatening T&T, confirmed. And need for enhanced U.S. cooperation, vindicated. U.S. indictment has confirmed every concern PM raised was legitimate. Robinson Regis's attempt to deny she ridiculed these concerns represents effort to escape accountability for being catastrophically wrong while attacking a leader who was provably right. 7. Now trying to walk back indefensible position. Robinson Regis cannot defend what Trump could do statement now, because Trump did do by exposing Caribbean cocaine corruption, capturing Maduro, whose network threatened T&T, revealing Venezuelan threats PM warned about were real, and vindicating U.S. partnership Robinson Regis ridiculed. Rather than acknowledge she was wrong or apologize for dismissing legitimate concerns, Robinson Regis takes easier path of simply denying she ever made the statement video evidence proves she made. This represents moral cowardice combined with political dishonesty. 8. Part of pattern of PNM historical revisionism. Robinson Regis's denial represents PNM's systematic pattern of rewriting history when documented positions become inconvenient. Denying they promised Border Protection Agency, 2015 manifesto proves they did. Claiming they addressed crime, record murders prove otherwise. Suggesting economic competence, 52% black poverty increase proves otherwise. Minimizing Cabo Star scandal, documented $1.6 billion waste. Robinson Regis's denial fits this pattern. PNM politician attempting to deny documented position when defending becomes impossible, counting on imperfect public memory and partisan media cooperation. 9. Insult citizens' intelligence. Most fundamentally, Robinson Regis's denial insults citizens' intelligence by assuming they're too stupid to recognize bold-faced lie contradicted by video evidence or too apathetic to care about politicians' shameless dishonesty. This contempt for democratic accountability represents threat to governance quality. If politicians face no consequences for shameless lying, they'll continue lying without constraint. Robinson Regis apparently believes she can deny documented statements and face no consequences because citizens won't notice or won't care. 10. Confirms liars have no memory. Robinson Regis's situation perfectly confirms my mother-in-law's wisdom. A liar has no memory. PNM members have mastered this art to perfection. Liars constantly adjust positions based on political expediency, making it impossible to track which lies they told when. Robinson Regis can't remember making what Trump could do with your statement because her positions were never based on honest assessment. But liars forget that video evidence exists. Robinson Regis's bold-faced denial, despite video proof, represents either stunning arrogance, believing she can lie despite evidence, or stunning stupidity, forgetting video exists. In conclusion, PNM's propaganda mastery exposed. Camille Robinson Regis's bold-faced denial of a documented "What Trump Could Do We" statement represents textbook PNM propaganda dishonesty. Video evidence clearly proves she made the statement. The timing of her denial after Trump's actions vindicated PM Prasad Bisessa's warnings while exposing PNM's Maduro support as catastrophically wrong, reveals calculated dishonesty rather than genuine memory failure. Most fundamentally, Robinson Regis's willingness to brazenly lie despite video evidence reveals PNM's contempt for citizens' intelligence and democratic accountability. She apparently believes she can deny documented statements and face no consequences. My mother-in-law's wisdom from 36 years ago, "A liar has no memory," perfectly captures Robinson Regis's situation and PNM's broader approach to political discourse. They've mastered the art of shameless lying, making indefensible statements, attacking those who were right, then denying they ever said what video evidence proves they said, when reality exposes their positions as wrong. Trinidad and Tobago deserves better than politicians who lie so brazenly they deny documented statements caught on video. Until Robinson Regis acknowledges she made the statement video proves she made, apologizes for dismissing legitimate security concerns, and accepts that PM Prasad Bisessa was right, while PNM was catastrophically wrong about Venezuelan threats. Her denial deserves recognition for what it is: bold-faced propaganda lie from PNM politician who has mastered the art of shameless dishonesty my mother-in-law warned me about 36 years ago. A liar has no memory, and PNM members have proven they've mastered that art to absolute perfection.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. I just play the whole thing for you guys.
Yep.
COP and Tommy. You see, the PNM, we have to call them out, because yeah, I mean, you know,
so today I'm going to be doing a
you forget you made that statement. You forget you made that statement. A simple statement like that, you forget you made it. She forget conveniently. Yeah.
Well, see, them editorials and them that it is be doing. It are not like 10 out of 10. It has something like 100 out of 100 with me and them editorials and them. And I think you should give yourself an applaud for them editorials and them.
You think so?
Yeah, give yourself the applaud first and then I go see what I say.
All right, I'm going to give myself an applaud there. Thank you, COP. Go ahead, COP. You might muted.
Yeah, a PNM friend of mine telling me, he said, Mr. COP, them editorials and them that your partner Wall Street is be doing. Them things so professional. But the PNM know that it's professional too. The only thing that has hurt them in them editorial. You see when you mention my mother-in-law, tell me, you see that part? I tell you, don't even like your mother-in-law for that. They don't like your mother-in-law for that. They find your mother-in-law should not tell you that. But those editorials and them, it is so progressive and so educated. You just find 10 reasons. Where does go AI to find them things?
No, what it is that
die in your head.
Yeah, what happened is that a lot of the things is in my head, and I mean I've known these things for so long. You understand? A lot of these things is things that we all know about, but we just haven't put it together. And what I just do is kind of put them together You know, and a lot of these things we know about, but sometimes we forget. For example, look at this one here. Most of us know that for a fact that Camille Robinson Regis said, "What Trump could do we?"
What Trump could do we?
Right.
You understand? Everybody know that. But
and she seen what Trump could do we now, and she peddling back.
Yeah, she peddling back. But think about this, eh? As you say that COP, I want to do a chronology here. Let me do this real quick here. Watch this here. As you say that, December the 5th, 2016, Maduro Rowley Young danced a conga line after signing chaos deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
November the 5th, 2024, Donald Trump elected president. 2024, eh? January 3rd, 2025, Keith Rowley announces an intention to resign as prime minister. The 20th of April, 2025, PNM loses election. December 31st, 2025, Keith Rowley last Facebook page. January 3rd, 2026, Nicolas Maduro arrested. Think about that timeline. Eh? It's like a chronology.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. You understand? So when we talk about people like Camille Regis Robinson, you understand? And Mukela Pandey, I ain't forget, yeah? And Simon the Nosebreaker, I ain't forget all, yeah? But, you know, I can't do, it only had 24 hours in a day.
I see they put up Michaela as a big hero, as a big superwoman, asking for she to save we.
Yeah, save we. Save we.
Go and married instead now. Go and look for a husband and married instead now.
Oh, God.
There's rotten human face, you know. Rotten human face, you know.
Tommy, you have any voice notes there?
Let me check.
All right, let me play these 2 voice notes here.
As him, the worst thing for this country right now is a dashboard dolly supporter on both sides. But right now, this side is the worst. I hear people coming and justifying why the fee should be how it is. I just want to know what part of the body the head really is. We need to get rid of these dashboard dollies to start to have a better Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, God.
A country.
That's the best editorial I hear in a long time. I give you 1,000 out of 100 for that editorial. Thank you very much. You're on point. I agree with you 1,000%.
You know, always can't make up your mind, you know. Alright. Like you can't make up your mind, alright.
Wall Street people need the opportunity to speak their mind. Once they're not rude and disrespectful and unmannerly. Ulrich is a UNC supporter.
Ulrich is what UNC supporter?
He's
what
a UNC supporter? He voted for the UNC time this time, yeah.
Yeah, see, hold on. Let me say this. You see, Ulrich is a UNC supporter in his mind. you know. Yeah, Ulrich is a UNC supporter in his mind.
You want to tell him, Mr. COP, so notorious and cantankerous. Why?
Yeah, KFC, go ahead.
Yeah, hi, good night, Professor Washington, Uncle Tommy and COP.
KFC.
Ulrich
good night
is a UNC for the last half a month coming on to the election. What
KFC,
UNC supporter?
KFC. I'm starting to get concerned that somehow you talking to Ulrich on a daily basis.
Nah, I lose Canada, no. Me
KFC,
back in this and going through and this and that. I lose Canada. I see how it is and talk in my mind.
KFC, don't say that. Don't say that.
KFC had a back in your face.
I defend. I fight for the last 9 years plus. I protest this, that thing in there. It have a certain caller there on your program there. You should she tell him my big brother. She disappointed him, understand that? That call are there, criminal cause, and blacklisting people, Santa Cruz, ruler, all of them, them as oppressors. I don't care what them.
You see again?
Friend, don't get involved in that.
Oh God. I tell you, that's why all of this make me out to be so accurate too much. I tell you, if you're dealing with Ulrich on a daily basis, Ulrich like the leaning tower of Pisa. You understand? You come right after Ulrich. I play a voice note of Ulrich. Right after that, you call. Right after that. That is not a coincidence.
Good night to all the village family. Good night to all the village family. Some of you all happy, some of you all sad, some of you all quarreling. But that is what is happening in our family.
Some happy, some sad, some glad, some mad.
But that is what is be happening in our family.
Oh God.
Understand it.
Oh God.
Understand it.
Yo, God, boy.
And I want to tell my friends that I'm outside here too. When you hear somebody say something about me on radio or say anything about me, only do not attack anybody for them. They're entitled to say what they want to say, and I'm a friend on them. I'm a friend on them. People that have been supporting me for 30 years now. One little thing somebody say would not offend me.
Yeah. Your skin had to be thick.
We as human beings, and we can agree to disagree respectfully.
No, you have to be, listen, if you are going to be in the political arena, you have to have thick skin.
Thick skin.
You can't listen, it ever follow him Dominic Domain. I think he does just wait to see a post from Assembly Born. It's like, I think you have a Facebook radar. You understand?
Jaijan Joseph is get here every day. So what about if I get a little lash one day? Well, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Jaijan does get, and listen, and I don't have a problem with Jaijan taking a week off from getting all them lash he does get. Because you really see does get, you know.
And then again, I'm very controversial. I am very, very controversial. Independent and controversial.
But COP and Tommy, I know sometimes his goodly wife will be saying, oh God, please, Gordon Ganga Chana Jaijan Joseph, oh God, please, take a little time off now. And he decide this week for him to take a time out. I glad for him, you know, so he could reinvigorate himself and
they take no time. They ask him to take no time. They take away his phone from him. They take away his phone from him. He want to kid the government and
Slim,
the wife is a UNC
you know the
supporter.
sad thing about this boy? I just be begging for COP to eat our food, you know. He's supporting UNC so long, and right now they don't even want to see him. He going by the office, they don't even want to see him. They want to hear nothing from him. They're getting all kind of people thing and living in the wilderness. And I begging for him. COP boy, you're on not COP KFC, you're ungrateful. Oh God boy. I see why you're in the wilderness.
Tommy and COP, let's see for themselves. KFC call. No, listen.
Wow.
Ulrich sent 2 voice notes. As soon as Ulrich voice note finish, KFC call. When KFC finish call, Ulrich send a voice note. You see me? I stay out of that all day, you know. Not
That's
me.
Kankatang. That's Kankatang.
I not in that. So if you want to get involved in that, that is you.
Me?
I
good right in front of the screen over here.
I out of that. I'm not getting involved in that. But folks, there's a little more. COP, I don't know if you all heard this one. I didn't even know if I should play this one. But I'll go play it. I'll go take a chance and play. I will take a chance. Did you all hear this one?
No, play.
You didn't hear it?
Stay free, secure for now.
Play.
Stay free, secure for now.
Oh God! All right, let me play.
Play it, Sam.
13 times in 13 months. Once a month, you went there like a period.
Oh God! Adele, real good.
Gosh, Adele, boy, you remember me long
13
time,
times in 13 months. Once a month, you went there like a period.
Oh God! Yes, I tell you, boy. It
Oh,
did it easy.
yes.
It did easy. I tell you, boy. We in Trinidad, man. Yeah, it is just it's unbelievable, man. Yeah, but
Camille.
Eh?
But Camille is an MP.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how she don't be in Parliament and thing?
She was sick.
So for
She was
9
sick.
months we paying she? 9 months
Well,
now
I
she get
mean-
salary?
Yeah. You just get leave. You just get leave at him.
Whoa.
But leave.
But that coconut man can't get a leave at all.
Oh God.
But it's amazing to know that we could pay an MP for 9 months, not in Parliament, not in Parliament based on the
Drinking
emergency, and we had to pay 9 months. You know what is 9 months salary for MP? Professor Walsh?
I know how much.
Eh?
No, I know.
Over
How much?
$250,000.
You serious?
Over $250,000. If you're getting $50,000 a month.
You sure about that?
Oh God, Papa. We leave that alone right there.
Or you see this one here on the screen? I ain't even gonna play it. I go leave this one for tomorrow. Yeah. Them fellas and them. You know, I just ask myself sometimes if them fellas and them for real, you know. When them fellas and them putting out these kind of information, you know, like they just put it out and see, well, boy, we go see what will stick. Let me just see what
everybody had
will
an agenda, you know. Everybody had an agenda. We had to learn to understand.
Yeah, but COP, I think you can have an agenda, but when you put out your agenda, make it to be factual, not misleading. I think you could have a factual agenda.
You ever hear Keith Rowley, that wicked man, say the people of Trinidad and Tobago are stupid and they don't read? And they don't read? Sometimes I see that. Sometimes I say, hey, why is we condemn him? And sometimes he was right.
Sometimes you were right.
Yeah.
You know, and the Prime Minister made some statement, some accurate statement regarding the PNM. Oh God. I get the disclaimer ready, boy. Okay, partner, call him COP. Anderson, let me say hello to all my brethren and sisters.
How Anderson just call? When Anderson calling, he just called 10 minutes before the program done. And he doesn't be here 7:30, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Good night to you, Anderson.
I must say good night to Kunji, Uncle Tommy, Wall Street. I calling you all while on the road. Should I listen? Yeah, if I was in Toko, just I was listening all off and on.
Okay.
Though sometimes the little data breaking up and thing.
Wait,
I don't want to walking and talking to you all.
Wait, Anderson.
Mr. Wall Street.
Anderson, 1 minute.
Yes.
1 minute. What are you doing in Toko? You're supervising?
No.
Okay.
That never I supervise. I supervise other places.
No, because I heard some talk about some fella on the beat as a supervisor. I don't know. I don't know.
But I should be a mayor. I work so hard for the UNC as supervisor, not enough. But I'm thankful.
So he's a supervisor
I'm
in
thankful
Trinidad?
thus far.
He's a supervisor in True?
But I also a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh God, I ask
I also a hard, strong work in UNC.
What citizen talk is that? I ask you a straightforward question. This question in on sideways. You're a supervisor? Yes or no?
I'm more than a supervisor.
Oh,
sometimes I call him a four.
They call, I say, you're going on, here no boss. All you know what they come out to do what they do, and I just want to talk to the workers.
Anderson, go ahead, Anderson. So, go say whatever you want to say.
So my advice to KFC, the Honorable Barry Parada told him, and there's no resume I had to follow out with the WhatsApp thing. I have forms KFC. My son form in front of the HR office. Right? It's easy to get into these things. If Mr. Barry talk to you and tell you, well, get a form KFC, fill it out. You're looking for no public assistant. Because you can't get public assistant and get a government job at the same time. It come like this lady who upon the board, you take away she pension. You can't do it too. So KFC, there were a lot of things say you don't the charming good. Try and get onto these people and everything you come on the radio and you call campaigning done. You campaign enough KFC. When you come in and talk about use that diet. No. Use more diet soldier than Tamara. The other one name, Twiggy, and the MCW or the MCPS, however. Use more than all of them KFC. Utilize your little brain. Let it get help you. When you say register, someone ain't going to register. I register in Cuba. I register in the HEC. So even the share works, I still have a fit to work, still the kid. So anytime in the share works, could call me too. But don't of course on the next side. Right?
I can send a resume for you. I can send my resume by you.
All the programs on MKFC and saying, oh God, this one show me and this one show you there. I done all of that campaign and done. And what I will say, for instance, I don't call the underground report again. Remember, I used to call it the underground report Wall Street. I don't call it again. So you all very fortunate. You all are very fortunate for me to take up time off of my busy schedule. And I must look on the Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and COP, where you get educated. Where you will hear some education. That nobody stop mine and who crying here. You know, the time for crying and stomach done. Them thing done. The campaign and done.
Who the stomach?
I know Kim. Also too.
Anderson.
And you know what should I just get first?
Who you talking about?
Who the stomach and
Kingsley Galley play, you're going on radio, you're going on social media, you're going on TikTok. They say, look, I get you. And I said, no, it don't work so. It don't work so. It doesn't work so. So my advice to KFC, and I will also try to assist you to KFC. Here's a good one, right? Don't mind what people are say, but you know your word. You know how they work with the UNC, and the UNC know how they work with them too. So when Tom, Dick, and Harry trying to carry news up, and you don't take them on. And the more they call you in the money radio, the more popular you get. The more they say, Anderson Wilson, my sister taught me that years ago and my father, you know. The more they call your name, don't study them. But you know where I'm hearing from? Somebody named I used to call right through. And I told him, I said, Federal Lines, when me and you go in high court, you will be a normal civilian. I want to be able to get back anything with me saying that way. You will be a normal civilian. I said, Federal Lines, picky head, dirty dread Hines. I said, I just go on my knees and pray. My alarm is 4 o'clock. 4 a.m. And you know, sometimes when I don't say my prayers, Wall Street, and Uncle Tommy and COP, way after I just say the alarm,
Anderson,
when I don't wash tongue, I just say the alarm. I just say my prayers first.
I want time you had to get to work in the morning, 4 o'clock?
7, but
7, all right.
That's what I reach on the highway for 4. That's some finished 5:45 this morning.
How much
I just had to reach at 7.
How much we pay supervising?
It's supposed to be 12, but 9 just passed, so I don't have room for KFC.
Okay.
So I need to get on to the minister because I need 3 more workers there too.
Oh, all right. KFC, you hear that? Stop going like the Leaning Tower of Pizza, man.
No, don't do that, KFC.
You don't do that.
Don't do that. You can't suffer for 10 years.
Yeah.
No, look at Anderson, they do. Come out there. Oh, they ain't give me nothing. The so and the mother, there's no Anderson do that. And a PNM lady saw me about and be tell me and she said, "Cute, she said, Anderson come." Yes, she know surprise all of them. Yes, she does a different Anderson, you show them. Yes, she come on months, them the Hayat, Matara, the Tara, the give it the only wire in she mouth, and the Hayat Piggy, which she has look all your man at least. And the Hayat this one and that one. Right? It's she, but they know what I was looking for you to do. They were looking for you to cuss Anderson. You shouldn't like what you do. You ain't cuss, you ain't say nothing, and you still ain't saying nothing. Because I suffer for 10 years, and if I suffer for some more months, what the woman come and do? Oh, Kamala, yes, so and so. Oh, Munilal, no, they only get that from Anderson. Yeah, my father said, I'm to go to school, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why I did it, my son. So, can see my advice to you? Your partner will help you. Who number you have, I'll give it to you. We go take them together, and you will get through.
Thank you.
You need a sustainable job, a government job, and all you come down and KFC. Wanna be fight hard for the UNC. You have more yellow clothes than me.
Thank you.
So you have to be a real UNC.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Good program as usual. You look on and listening. COP, we go talk.
Bless.
The amount of people I acknowledge that. The amount of people I acknowledge that.
Yeah, see, you have plenty of friends, man. You have plenty of friends. Folks, let me take a listen to Anna Roberts here. Take a listen to this.
So, Stuart Richard Young, you call a press conference because really and truly, even with the Venezuela USA thing, people want to hear from you, Mr. Secret Conga Line, Secret NDA, Mr. 13 visits to Venezuela to meet with Delcy and Maduro and the Minister of Energy in Venezuela and so on. People really want to hear from you about what you feel Maduro going to say when they squeeze his cajones. How about all your secret deals with Maduro and Delcy? The back and forth that you spent $1.3 million of taxpayers' money to go right there in Venezuela 13 times in 13 months. Once a month, you went there like a period, like you was menstruating. Stuart Richard Smallpen Young, explain to the people what were the secret deals, what was the NDA, how much taxpayers' money you paid to Maduro, because the population of Trinidad and Tobago really want answers on issues that you and Rowley were in charge of, that you and Rowley made decisions on, that you and Rowley were carrying this country down into the 13 times in 13 months. Once a month, you went there like a period.
Oh God. Yeah, boy. No press conference from them, boy. No press conference from them. No press conference from them at all. Why is that? How come them fellas didn't have a press conference? But you know what they want? They're asking, where the Prime Minister? You know, I don't understand the propagandists of the PNM. I don't understand
that the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Remember to take the gospel of the PNM and to spread it in your homes, your villages, in your offices, and throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago.
You know, I mean, COP and Tom, you think they regret they ever said that, boy?
Yeah. Absolutely. Has to be.
You feel so?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know, somebody says every program that is dedicated to making sure this government succeed should play that at the beginning, the middle, and the end of their program.
And we should have the opportunity to call opposition members and ask them if they support.
Yeah, if they're supporting that. Yeah, if this are you supporting?
But you didn't see the media conference the other day the Sunday when the government had the media conference. the media asking them, so why you didn't use our government building?
Yeah.
Which government building is open on Sunday? In Trinidad and Tobago.
Well, they want them open it. They want them to open it.
But government building don't open on a weekend.
Yeah.
Sometimes the media asks really dumb questions, and they know they're asking dumb questions and a sarcastic question. Let me don't say dumb. Sarcastic,
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch out, Roger Alexander blushing in. That is blushing.
So COP and Tommy, I saw this, All you know who is that fella in that suit right there?
Yeah, that Alexander.
No, look, the fella in the suit sign up with the phone.
With the phone?
Yeah.
I see in her face.
No, it's not no face in it.
Like somebody that talks there?
No, in the blue thing right there.
That looking like you.
I shocked. I said, well, wait now, boy, that look like me.
Yeah, that looking like you.
I said, wait, I get any picture, boy. I get any picture.
Nothing wrong in that. Nothing wrong in that.
Anyway, it was 42% by midnight, right? 2026 or 2025, the last day of 2025, Trinidad and Tobago murder rate was down by 42%. The largest ever decline and the largest decline this year across the globe. You hear that? Down 42%. In 2025, the murder rate has dropped 42%. This is the highest drop in crime in the world, 42%. And people want to question the Prime Minister. COP and Tommy, if we were to ask people, what are some of the top 2 or 3 things you like to see happen in Trinidad and Tobago, right? You think crime will be one of the top 3?
One of the top. The first, number 1, the one crime to drop.
What would you, Tommy?
Absolutely. A safe environment is essential.
The second one will be we need opportunities.
Yeah.
My second one is to see really see Petrotrin reopen.
Okay. What's the third one?
Well, you have one. You have one to give Professor Wall Street.
Yeah.
If I give one and Uncle Tommy give one of the first 3, what up, G?
Well, COP, you're right. One of my top 3 is crime. The next one is health. Right? To see that when people go to the general hospital, there are beds that almost everybody could get a bed and they don't have to wait in the hallway and lie down on a bed. Right? So that is 2 right there. Right? The third one, which I think is very important, is financial literacy in Trinidad and Tobago. Financial literacy. I think that is very, very important, to start to teach the kids about financial literacy. And the reason why I say health is because our diet, June Williams started following you. Miss Williams, how are you? The reason why I say health is because in Trinidad and Tobago, we have to be much more careful with our sugar intake. You see? Because if you're doing a lot of sugar intake, you have to do a lot of exercise and sweat a lot. So sweating does help. But if you're not doing that, it could be very, very difficult. And I hope many of you have downloaded the Yuka app and start to scan your UPC codes. Start to scan it, and it simply tell you whether there is too much salt, too much sugar, or if there are any additives that you should avoid. Right? So that is very important for you. Remember, it's YUKA. Let me see. YUKA, the Yuka app. Let me see. Yes, YUKA. It's called the Yuka. Right? Don't they call cassava YUCA Yuka?
UCCA.
YUCCA. Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Just Cool said look like Pararat. No, that was me. Semantics say education. Semantics 62 says it says because of the because of the SOE. And let me ask a question. COP and Tommy. Semantic 62 also said road and infrastructure. You know, folks, let me ask you guys a question since we're on that. Name me your top 3 items that you would like to see either improve or continue to improve for 2026. Top 3. Tommy already gave his. Tommy, you gave your top 3?
We were each given one.
I can give my top 3 one time.
Yeah. Go ahead and give yours.
Crime, opportunity, and leniency. That's my 3.
Okay. Crime, opportunity. Isn't leniency opportunity though?
No.
Leniency means reasonable.
Leniency and the coconut vendor.
Well, that's opportunity, leniency.
No. You get the opportunity. You
Opportunity
asking for leniency.
Opportunity
You get the
is,
opportunity to pay a month for a month time. You asking for leniency.
opportunity usually refers to economics and.
Okay. Go ahead, Tommy.
I would like definitely to see an improvement in the healthcare delivery system.
Good night to you, Judy Ali.
Okay. What? Three.
And I'd like to see an improvement in the transportation systems.
Okay.
Because I think the roads are just too overburdened with traffic.
Okay.
All over. Maybe something has to be done to either improve the roads or to improve
And I don't understand. I don't understand why they want the healthcare fixer. Why they want taxpayers to spend so much money to fix the healthcare? Why you all don't just take care of your health and eat healthy and do the right thing and all when go in the hospital? Why all they do that?
So Judy says crime, healthcare, education. Esmooth says employment, forex investment in citizens. Susan Lalchan says crime, healthcare, education. Mohan Prasad says crime, the economy, and health. Ms. Santa Cruz says health, education, and social welfare. Jay Howlett says jobs. Semantic 62 says roads and infrastructure.
You know what I look forward to?
Yeah.
A good mass transit system.
Okay.
Because I think right now the amount of vehicles overwhelm the thoroughfares.
Mm-hmm.
So we need like some kind of train system, some kind of modern train system that is.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a rapid rail.
Caribbean source, I like to see non-oil revenue sector develop, decrease in crime and development to infrastructure. As Smooth say, food, cost of living, income, so all can make a livable wage. Anthony Ford say, Professor, better service at government institution. Curtis John says, I would like to see the country embark on a nationwide cleanup. Civic pride needs to be one of the biggest things.
That's
Semantic 62 says, access to forex. Semantic 62 says lower food prices. Nigel English says 1 is crime, 2 is jobs, 3 is health. Bennett Thomas says health, crime, petrotrin. These are all good suggestions.
Yes, it's good suggestion. But if all you take care of your health and all you do the right thing and all you eat the right thing, taxpayers will not have to spend so much money in healthcare for you. if all they do the right thing and take care of their own health. And Wall Street.
Yeah, but you don't think it takes a little time, though?
It takes a little time because they're not doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're not doing the right thing. All they care about somebody else to do the right thing, but they're not doing the right thing. And it's taxpayers now had to come and spend billions of dollars in the healthcare. We wouldn't have this problem in the healthcare if all they take care of your health.
So, folks, put your closing comments in the chat. Put your closing comments, your quotes, and your voice notes in the chat. Let me play this voice note before we go for the break.
Good night again, COP, Wall Street, and Brother Tommy, and Anderson, and other brothers. No, Anderson, I'm glad that I heard you tonight. Now, you see right across by Success School right there, I know you're not too far from there. You see that piece of road work will take place there, and real dust and slowing down while them children is there. I want to see if you could call a shot now, boy, and let me get that fix back now, boy. Let me get it fixed back, because you see there, in the night when them youths and them flying up there, it's just an incident waiting to happen now, boy. Yeah, that center column in the middle there right by Success School, there are youth man dead right there with a car, slamming to the wall by David Mohammed. Let me try and fix back there. Now tomorrow I'll go send a video for Wall Street, right? Good.
You know, I wanted to say something, and I just remembered. Mohan Prasad said, COP, it have children who was born with cancer and all sort of sickness. Think before you talk now.
Well, I could understand the children. I was talking about big hardback people them who sending the message. That is why we support the children hospital. The hospital, the healthcare is for them in need, but not somebody who take care of the health. It's not somebody who take care of the health and the 50, 60 years and my taxpayers' money had to go in the hospital to help you. Why you didn't do the right thing?
Right now, COP, there's a lot of vax damage that affecting people of age.
So that's my fault?
No, but that's not the person's fault.
That's the healthcare fault? That's the wrong choices they're making? Oh, all you know the people that are making the wrong choices, and all you know these people that are making the wrong choices too.
I think they have to make better choices.
If the people that make the best choices and taking the healthcare, we wouldn't have to be spending billions of dollars on the healthcare in this country.
No, there are people who are born with certain things, right? We're not talking
that
about
them
those...
is healthcare is for them.
Right. So what we're talking about is people who are not born with certain things, but have to take more precaution with certain things. But I want to say this before we wrap up,
10 o'clock already.
COP and Tommy, when you have a credit card and you pay late, do you have to pay a late fee?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't have that.
Okay. So when you have a credit card and you pay late, you have to pay a late fee.
True.
So if you get a ticket,
yeah, where you going with that? Yeah,
and you decide to pay the ticket late,
yeah, where you going with that?
And when you get your late fee, you start to argue and quarrel. That's the government fault?
Definitely not.
That's the government fault?
You going with that?
Well, if you COP, people like COP go say, you have to leniency on them. You have to be lenient with them.
Yeah, yes. Because
when the bank mash that fee in your
reaction.
face.
It is the
Go
reaction.
Go and tell the bank.
It is the reaction of humanity.
Top of the hour.
COP.
It's how human beings supposed to be thinking.
Okay.
We was created to think like that.
Okay.
Not controversial.
All right. Let's
for our agenda.
Okay.
And then we want to give yourself 10 out of 10 for that. No. Must have sympathy, passion, and empathy.
You know, I agree with you, COP, that you have to be sympathetic and empathetic.
Yes. We was designed to create. We was created to think like that.
Let me go for the break. Folks, it's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us there at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. Share the live. We thank you.
We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Hey, folks, you know the drill. Whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. You can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509.
Bernard Thomas, boy. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that nothing. You deserve the health care.
Yeah.
Yeah, you deserve that. You don't treat yourself bad. You are as an accident.
Yeah.
Me talking about you.
You hear? Ninja boy say if you pay TNTech late and you will be disconnected. Eh? You won't be disconnected if you pay late. Eh?
No, you
if you pay late, you won't be disconnected, COP.
No, you just get time. You just get 3 months, sir.
3 months?
3 months, yes, sir.
We all real good, boy.
Don't say all real good. Them listeners, them outside, they real good. They find any excuse they can make.
Okay. Go ahead, Tommy, take the call.
What are you live? KFC. Go ahead.
Call up, breaking up.
Thank you. Breaking up. Stand up by the fridge now.
He hung up.
Okay. Judy Ali said Wall Street Tonight program was too controversial. We got to have order. Nah, controversial is good, man.
And Judy Ali, when this program finished tonight, watch the views and see what controversial is do.
KFC.
Yeah, hi, good night, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and COP.
Yeah.
What a good program. I put about the program and listen to the program because I work also and get some cigarette. And listen, I like the contribution they make because the city work with KFC do KFC is a solar in the camp. So I'm glad to see what's going on. And I teach me something there. Settle down and cool myself because I work hard and I show me one sister supporter and we fighting and we defending the Honorable Prime Minister Kamala Sasa. So Anderson, I'm glad for you and the crew down the beat down there. That was what everything I had to do. Not like that one was saying you praying, and nothing happening. All that prayers, and they reached out to me and tell me, give me an opportunity and let better. I told me to cool myself and relax with my family. Anderson, bless the love to you and the crew and down on the beat down there. Mr. Wash it and Uncle Tommy bless. COP bless that love.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, Evan. I don't know what to say. All right. Tommy, closing comments?
Yes. Oh boy. I'm just gonna do my basic. You, the man in the mirror, you must become that change that you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Take good care of yourselves. And we'll see each other on Thursday, God willing.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that my closing comment.
6th. Good morning, God. Today is Tuesday, January 6th, and I begin this day with a sincere surrender. Take care of what no one sees in me, the parts that only you know, and lead each step by your hands with wisdom and peace. May my inner life be the first to be touched before the day asks me for decisions. May my thoughts find their place. May my heart find rest before any pressure appears. Today, I do not ask for haste. I ask for steadiness. I do not ask for ease. I ask for discernment to live this day with truth. May I not walk merely completing tasks, but aware of your presence with me. May I not live on autopilot, but attentive to the small signs of your care throughout the day. If this day calls for patience, may I know how to breathe and wait. If it calls for firmness, may my inner life be strengthened by you. If it calls for courage, may I not retreat from what is right. Teach me to do well what is before me today, without carrying the weight of yesterday, without anticipating tomorrow, simply faithful to the now. Bless my work, bless my home, bless my family, and everything that depends on me. I place this day in your hands, my time, my choices, my heart. I trust in you, God, today and in this quiet process that you are carrying out within me. In Jesus' name, amen. Good morning.
When I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all. I like to say what I've got to remember. Hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. This is COP closing quote.
After seeing this, I'm
Oh, God, all right. Hold on, eh?
Right now, life is teaching me the law of detachment. No forcing, no chasing, no begging. What flows, flows. What goes, goes. I'm learning to trust that everything meant for me will always find me, and what isn't meant for me will fade away with grace. Peace comes when you stop trying to control and simply allow life to unfold. Right now, life is teaching me the law of detachment. No forcing, no chasing, no begging. What flows, flows.
That's COP closing comment. Let me go to the chat. Let me see if there's anything here on WhatsApp. No, there's not. None on WhatsApp. Okay. Okay, here we go. Caribbean Soul says, stop comparing yourself to people who started 10 years before you. Focus on yourself. Okay.
Good one, Caribbean Solo.
Yeah. Mr. Intellectual say, can a king be just or give justice and have no mercy? If he doesn't, they normally call him an oppressor. Semantic 62 said, COP, you don't have a crystal ball to know what exactly you're referring to. That is your eyes. Dot your eyes and cross your T's. Okay. Santa Cruz said, till tomorrow, God willing. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay dry and hydrated. And stay away from hypocrites like Gordon. No way.
Mr. Santa Cruz, leave God Joseph alone now. Oh God, the man stay away from his show. They're missing him, you know.
Yeah. So, folks, tomorrow we're gonna be running the this UNCF press conference tomorrow at 11 a.m. That's 10 a.m. our time. We're gonna be running that press conference. Right, just the press conference, no show, folks. We're gonna be doing the press conference. So don't expect people to COP and Tommy, that's up to you guys if you want to join it. But we're gonna run the at 11 a.m. your time, which is 10 a.m. our time. Just School says, don't compare your life to others. You have no idea what their journey is all about. Correct is right.
Good night to you, Just School.
Santa Cruz closing comment. If God puts a Goliath in front of me, he must believe that there's a David inside of me. Okay. I like that one. Yeah.
Good one. Real good one.
You live on a hill? You live on a hill, Mr. Santa Cruz?
That's a good one. If God
you live
puts a
way
Goliath
on top hill.
If God puts a Goliath in front of me, he must believe that there's a David inside of me. I like that one. Yeah.
Very good.
That's a good one. You know, Santa Cruz, you come real good there. Real good. That was a good one.
I will take up that though.
He says these funds were not thrown on the people. The changes were announced in the budget and the finance bill. You hear that? Hear that? Caribbean so wanted me to do a poll on the ticket fine. Let's see how much people agree and disagree. Well, you might have be here all night. Yeah. Jay Howlett said, don't go above and beyond for people anymore. Meet them as far as they meet you. Speak to them as much as they speak to you. Include them as much as they include you. Wow. Caribbean so say, Gordon Joseph is wee boy.
I agree.
How you agree on you? How you agree on you? How you agree on you? Look, you always want to block
Boboli and the program.
Oh yeah.
Why we not? That boy.
You're gonna close.
You can say I like Gordon Joseph. He controversial like that. He controversial like that.
Look, Caribbean so said, and if they put Pastor Google in front of me, what am I supposed to do? Hold a piece of fried chicken.
Caribbean so also, boy.
Oh God! Well, we are out of here, man. What we going out with, fellas?
We going out with Trinidad. Trinidad coming down more than we have given.
Folks, we are out of here. We see you tomorrow. Same WZYE time, same WZYE channel.
And only have pity for the vendors and them. Have empathy in all your heart.
We out of here. Later. Bye-bye.
Trinidad and Tobago champion. Yeah. Sunrise over love into concrete and steel. Dusty track where young dreams start to heal. Mama said, child, your feet got a story to tell. Not about dollars and cents, but where champions dwell. He train in the rain on the hillside so steep, while others slept sound while the cities are beat. They call him Wall Street, yeah, a name full of grace, but his currency speed and he set the whole pace. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold, Johnny, 1 bronze for me. Shining Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad, and Tucson with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Mexico City, altitude bite in the lungs. Some stumble heavy, felt like thin air stung. But Wall Street, he breathed it like Trini sunshine. Hear the starting gun crack, that moment was his time. First race, pure lightning, left rivals in smoke. Gold medal gleaming, broke the altitude yoke. Second race, pure fire, heart of a lion. Another gold shining, Trinidad's bright beacon. The crowd roared soca, from the stands to the sky. While doubters just whispered, how did he fly? Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love and Tucson with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Third race legs heavy, oxygen thin, but love until spirit burn deep from within. He dug to the roots where the strong trees grow, where the steel pan rhythms make the tough hearts glow. Bronze on his chest, yeah, hard-earned and true. Proof that the fighter in him always pull through. Not just the goals, but the grit in the fight, shining like stars in the Mexican night. From the yards of the town to the world's highest stage, he wrote history's page, turning doubt to a maze. Jah guide his feet on a red Mexican clay. Carry the red, black and white every single day. No Wall Street Tower, no ticker tape sound, just the roar of his people on familiar ground. Love until raised him to struggle the song, gave him the strength to prove the world wrong. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free, bread. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun. with fire in his stride. Heard the whole nation stand up with pride. Stand up. Yeah, love and to breeze on his champion's face. Mexico dust on his running shoes, keeping pace. 2 goals glow on bronze gleams low. Mr. Wall Street's where the real riches grow. Not in the towers but the track and the heart. Trinidad and Tobago from the very start. One love, one night, run on. Trinidad and Tobago, champion. Trinidad and Tobago champion.